All right, so Bolt, real quick. Last week, when everybody was busy, you were out
Yeah.
at the mines doing repair jobs on Joe's and equipment. So you were just assumed to be busy repairing stuff around the colony, while everybody else dealt with the spiders and stuff. All right, so it's been, let's see, you ordered your shipment. Let me look at the chat log. I put the exact time in there.
Can I roll for talent?
Yes, go for it.
Thank you.
Ah, yes, your shipment is expected to arrive in 5 weeks.
Yay!
Hey,
What
you got
talent
it.
did you roll for?
Nice.
Resilience.
Ooh, resilient. That's a good one.
That's where you replace roll strength to ignore damage, right?
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah, you have natural armor of your strength works as natural armor.
Nice. All right, so another 4 weeks have gone by, so everybody just got paid. 4 weeks worth of wages.
Oh dang, I gotta dig through this chat to find where I posted my salary.
Well, it is on the little website I made.
Oh yeah, the website.
Did it change from an initial stuff or because I got my weekly thing noted down for the first session.
I don't think anything has really changed.
All right. How many weeks worth pay was that? 3, you said?
4.
4.
Yes.
And how much time did it pass from the third session and fourth?
That was 5 weeks.
So that's.
So for you, you end up with 9 weeks worth of pay. And don't forget
Cool.
to deduct your housing and food expenses.
Yeah.
How much was housing again?
Let's see, you're in studio apartment, that's $575. Oh no, you took a shared room with Bugs, but you're the only one in it.
Yep.
I also
Which is
am also
$250.
using the share room.
$250 a month.
Here's the page y'all need.
A week.
A week. Yeah.
Yes, a
50
week.
a week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But by the way,
Food is so much.
Hannah will be paying half of
Crazy.
Adam's, even though she doesn't actually need to live in a
Of course
place.
she does. Assuming I can lower my stress.
Oh yes, stress should be
can I-
gone by this point. Any health
Maybe I
loss
can-
should be back.
Maybe I can raise it all the way up to 8 stress because of the fucking rent.
Well, how much rads did you have left on your sheet? Because we do need
3.
to roll those out. All right, go
I
ahead and
had-
just roll me 3 stress dice if you would. All right, so one of your radiation is permanent, but the other 2 will go away.
Wait, wasn't it? Okay, so you simplified it.
Yeah, because normally you do that each time you would heal one. So it's
Yeah,
been
yeah.
9 weeks, so
Yeah, makes sense.
you got over all of it but 1.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you will have
Even-
that 1 permanent one.
It's funny because it's a 6, so on once, would it stay or?
Well, let me recheck. Radiation, when you're trying to heal it. Yeah, if it shows a 1, the rat is not healed, it becomes permanent.
Didn't
So,
show 1.
Yeah, that's a
I
six.
see oh, that's a success. Duh.
Yeah.
It's not face hugger. You're right. Okay, you're good. You're good.
Thank
You do not have any permanent ones. I
Yeah.
totally saw that and thought it was a face hugger. For some reason.
Yeah,
My brain's waking up too.
it's fine. No worries.
You know, for this coffee mode.
Yes, I need to go find that xenomorph coffee dispenser.
That's one expensive dispenser.
I'm sure it would be. It'd be awesome if it was real though.
Yeah. Well, you can always make one.
I mean, people go hot for the Reeboks, so you can imagine what a coffee maker would do for the fans.
Lux, are you a robot?
Not this time.
Sound like a robot today.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's the fan or something.
Maybe I'll turn it down one notch. It should filter it out, but maybe it's having a big, like, a rough time. How's that?
Yeah, that's a
Better.
little better.
Better.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like it's RTX voice mediating
Do you
all
have
the
the
noise.
Discord
Yeah.
noise suppression feature on?
No, no. I
Uh,
turned that one off, I think. Let me check.
Just a simple button toggle. That's what I make sure we started for.
Okay.
All right. So again, last week we cleared out the ATCC, found poor Private Raine had become a spider colony, did all of those nasty creatures, talked to Waylon Yutani, and then also ordered some black market supplies, which should be arriving in 1 week time based off the last transmission.
Let's see. If
uh,
we want to order, what is
fairly
it?
normal.
How much would repair supplies for the nuclear reactor on the that crash ship cost?
It could vary. You'd have to assess the damage first.
Okay. Then Hana will he'll have basically been putting requests to, survey the ship for damages and assess its threat potential before it risks going nuclear.
Put in a request
Roger
to who,
that.
not Wayland Yutani, I'd hope.
Well, she'll also be doing it with you. Let's start that every day, and it's starting to go. The intensity is increasing slowly.
So I'm trying
It's
to.
every day it's out there, just
Yeah.
leaking radiation.
Oh yes. Well, I mean, wouldn't it be like Hadley's Hope and the Derelict? How it had the ilium range, like shielding the derelict from the nuclear blast.
Well, I mean, you would have that, but it's still, you don't want, nuclear fallout. And you've also got how many uranium mines? Like, you don't want anything to happen to your uranium and your hydrogen.
Oh,
Yeah,
Let's see, you've got a hydrogen, 3 uranium mines and 1 hydrogen mine.
yeah.
Those could all be potentially volatile.
Well, I guess what Hana will have been working on doing is getting a assessment of the exact location of the mines, and showing the overlap of, even if the nuclear explosion doesn't, it's a good chance of hitting one of the hydrogen.
Yeah, so underneath all this is full of like lava tubes and stuff. And you have no idea how connected all those could be or how far out they go. So all these old expired lava tubes could potentially link up to where this ship is, for all you know. You'd have to get some pups in to do some proper mapping.
shit. Yeah, we don't have any of those.
So, question: what did I miss?
What?
Is there any specific that didn't write down in the campaign page?
I think the only big thing is that Private Raine was officially discovered as dead.
Okay.
And the ATCC is no longer home to spiders. I think those are the big things. Otherwise, it was just like a bar fight and
Yeah, okay.
talking to people. All right, so Hana, I'm gonna go with this idea. I want you to do a heavy machinery roll for me.
Any bonuses or assistances?
I mean, it's for your liquor distillery that you set up to make moonshine.
Yeah, I want it out of my move it to the ATCC.
All right. Let's see. Can I requisition some temporary help, given that we do have enough working Joes?
You're gonna make a working Joe help you?
Yes.
No, don't make it. Oh no.
Have Bolt help you.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So plus the tool.
I will gladly help you, assist you in this endeavor.
Oh.
Hey, look at that. Excellent. All right.
Can
So
she
we
use
will
the
say
extras?
that
Oh,
you.
sorry.
I would say we can say that you get it moved to the ATCC, and that you also set it up so that you know for a fact it's not going to detonate on you. It'll be running perfect every time.
Awesome.
I don't need to overcome the exact same challenge in the future.
Exactly. All right, and then Zoe, can I get your survival check for your
Mhm.
herbs? Oh no, you're gonna kill your plants. Do you want to push
Can I
that?
push?
Yeah.
Push that shit.
Yeah.
Yay! And it was the push that made it work too.
Is it
All
harvest
right.
time?
It
You
is
perform
harvest time, and
CPR
you're
on the
able
plants.
to harvest your
Yay.
plants without killing them.
With a quick CPR session on the plants, you mean?
Go ahead and roll me 2d6 if you would, and that'll be the number of like ounces you're able to pull out of your
Ooh,
marijuana to resell.
2 dice 6.
Yeah. That's it, a 5? Alright, you get 5 ounces.
What about the wheat that's
Oh, the
going to
wheat?
the distill?
Oh, for your distillery? Yeah, go ahead and do the same, but we'll say that it's like pounds.
Alright.
Oh.
Well,
Guess
your
we're
wheat's
making
doing very
moonshine.
well.
Yeah, we could sell bootleg beer too.
There is a liquor store here.
Oh.
But that
Looks
I
like they're
think
gonna have some
that's
competition.
something.
What you do is you take their bottle. Bless you.
Corona.
Corona. You take their bottles, rip off the label, put your own label on it, and fill it with your liquor, and resell it to the liquor store to
Indeed.
sell to the travelers.
Where do you get the fruit though? Or
She's
liquor?
using wheat. She
Or
grew
we
in
just
the
so it's
greenhouse.
Or we just
with
go into,
moonshine?
Mhm.
or we go into Anderson's Bar and Grill and offer our liquor for free.
Ooh. And
It's a
then somebody
sample.
dies of like yeah,
Poisoning.
Poisoning.
because it's freaking moonshine.
They just go blind.
Yeah, exactly.
What was the what was
Um,
the weight for the wheat? 11 something. I'm just writing it down.
11 weeks.
Alright.
All right, Bolt, will you give me an observation check, if you would? And you'll get a +1 for Hannah being there.
Okay.
All right, so as you set up the liquor still, probably on the bottom floor, I assume, in the ATCC, you notice quite a lot of rat droppings on the floor and around this place. And you probably notice 2 or 3 rats slinking around as you guys are setting this up. And previously, every rat you saw in this place was dead.
Kill all the rats and only leave turds in
Oh
my ass.
shit.
Oh god. Are we gonna have to deal with giant mutant rats
Oh
now?
no, please.
So I see a lot of rat droppings here. I think there's 3 rats. What the hell? Didn't they like pile up and died for some reason?
They were being eaten by the spiders. Now that the spiders are gone,
Well,
there's
shit.
nothing keeping the population in check.
We will have different problems. those nuisance can bite over electricity and make some damage. We need to find some poison for the rats, or else we're screwed.
Poison the pests.
Don't we have flamethrowers?
Yes.
Yeah, you've got 2, remember? Seegson sent them so you could deal with your spiders.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's burn them to charcoal, and that way, before the population explodes.
Well, the question is, where do they have their rat colony?
Their nest.
Yeah.
Yeah, their nest. Yeah.
I'm guessing probably in the vents.
All that.
They rats can live anywhere. I've dealt
Yeah,
with
but
them in real life, so wherever there's a space, they can live. They have to.
so basically they can be everywhere.
Yeah. Let's see. Suggest we convert Working Joe into a pest exterminator.
Well, I don't trust those Working Joes, to be honest.
Oh, shit.
Incoming transmission from C.A. Grosman.
That's funny. I tried to put redacted in there and it literally redacted the redacted. I did not know it would do that. It's incoming transmission from redacted for CA Grassman.
Oh no. I hope that's probably someone who found out the black market shipments.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, I love how you arranged our tokens
Oh.
into a pyramid. That's funny. I just noticed.
Oh, I didn't even. I was just shoving everybody like at the housing area.
Yeah, Hana will then
John's at
go.
the top because he's the king around here.
Hana will go to Apollo then.
Well, CA Grousman is what Adam put when he ordered stuff for Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, did you order those filters?
Let me check my shopping list.
Oh, we did.
I think that was stuff you were trying to requisition from
Seegson?
Seegson directly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stuff I
I
ordered
thought that-
from the black market, 425 mil Gatling guns, 3-phase plasma pulse cannons, 3 SAM batteries, a Cheyenne dropship, vaccine development.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, we got filters in already.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, I remember the Cheyenne dropship.
Yeah, the Cheyenne, the vaccine kits, 2 Seaburn kits, 4 hazmat suits, 8 ape suits, and a grill.
Yeah, Hana will go.
Bro, that's so rare.
Yeah. Can I keep using the air grill of the lifter? You know, it's greasy. You have to change it.
Hello, Adam. There's a transmission for a C.A. Grosman.
I sort of sigh and say, "Ugh, well, looks like we're busted. I'll go tell the captain." And so I go up to Sean and I say, Sean, there's a transmission coming in that's intended for Grousman. So I guess
Sean
they
lowers his shades like, what now?
There's a transmission coming in from Apollo. It's directed for CA Grousman, so I'm guessing they've kind of following up on our purchases.
Oh shit. Well, I mean, it might be the black market. We don't know that it's from Seegson. We'll just have to wait and see.
All right. Well.
Hey, cowboy. Where did you get all that money?
Well, first of all, I don't. Isn't Bolt all the way in the ATCC? Because he was helping Hana with the
Well, I mean, this isn't all happening at the same time. So they can have set up their stuff and noted the rat population and come back, and
Oh, you didn't say that.
time is fluid right now.
Well, I thought we had made it clear that we had $5 million from the
Yeah, I
the
thought
mafia.
the money was clear
Yeah,
from
that's
you
old news, dude.
denying the protection money.
Bo didn't know that.
You
Oh,
didn't know
everybody
that? It
else
happened
did.
in session 2.
Adam,
I know for 1 million.
I cannot be
Oh no, it
compelled
was 5.
to you. However,
Oh,
Captain Sean, there is no such clause in my programming for you.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
You are not my owner.
Oh.
What does that have to do with anything right now?
You believe we are busted, correct?
Adam was the one who said we're busted. I'm the one saying that maybe we are, maybe we aren't.
Well, as things went so far, we're fucked because of your stupid decisions.
Yeah, says the guy who bailed on us and got himself radiation poisoning.
As it stands,
People in glass houses shouldn't throw boulders.
Oh, that ship will still explode.
One thing at a time.
leads me to believe that you believe yourself to be so. So I'm only going off of that available data.
Adam, would you want to talk some sense in her?
Look, for now, let's just answer that transmission. Let's not put him on hold or anything.
Yeah, no.
Let's just
enough
deal
crap
with
for
this
now.
first.
Let me go see what the hell they want.
I'll follow just in case.
Yeah,
So,
I was going to ask him to join, but
since
okay.
I was part of the purchasing and all that.
Okay.
I will go in check on this.
On what?
Oh, I thought you were brewing wheat. That's gonna be in the ATCC.
Right, so did they actually move it to the ATCC?
They did.
Okay, so I'm going to the ATCC.
Okay, you're going to the Moonshine station. All right, so yeah, when you would get to either your office or Apollo, depending where you want to answer the transmission at, it would actually be a live incoming transmission.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Okay, well, if it's like a video call, we should all probably
Yes.
get out of
It
sight.
would be a video call.
Yeah, so I'm gonna,
God.
usher. Oh wait, should Adam be in my office but not in front of the camera?
I'd get everyone out who is not captain.
Yeah, I'll shoot out the clowns and lock the door and then dim the lighting.
So it's harder to see you.
Yeah.
God.
You hear
Alright.
multiple locks turn on the door.
Click, 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 thunk. Lock.
Behavior
I sort of sigh and say, "Oh boy, sure hope we can smooth this one over."
Manipulation is 4.
Yeah, he's got amazing manipulation.
Yeah, actually, I meant like the manipulation skill is 4, and then that total is 8. So.
All right, so you flip on the thing then.
Yep. Oh, and I could push it twice if I need to. Yeah. So.
All right. So you activate the camera, and you see this face appear on the screen. And as you come on, he smiles and he says, "Hello, is this the colony administrator of Devil's Peak?"
It is indeed. What can I do you
Well,
for?
I believe that you and I are acquainted without being acquainted. You may call me brother. That's what everybody else calls me. I understand that we have something here that was supposed to belong to you.
And what might that
Damn it.
be?
Well, and he types something, and you see some text come across the screen, and you says you should be seeing the transponder signal of the ship I'm on right now, and the course that it's plotted. And if you look at it, you would see that it's let me see, did I put the name of the ship in my post? I might not have. Well, the ship departed LTT 12352 about 4 weeks ago, and their destination was Devil's Peak with miscellaneous supplies. You will note that LTT 12352 is where your black market order was arriving from.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to let you know that the game is still in play, and this would be a current check. And he hits a button, and you see all of the red alarms start flashing, and you hear over it, the self-destruct sequence has been activated.
No!
T-minus 10 minutes until self-destruct. He
God
stands
damn it!
up, salutes you, and says, "Your move, Captain," and then he walks away.
No!
And you get to sit there and watch for 10 minutes until the signal cuts out as the
God
ship explodes
damn
with
it!
all of your merchandise.
No! Do you have any
Dude,
idea how
we
much
just
money I spent, you
hear all
fucking
this
Andrew?
screaming from outside the office.
Yeah, like it's like the
We are listening in.
it's like that scene from Downfall where Hitler's having a conniption.
Yeah.
He's like screaming and raging, banging his fist at this. Like, I spent $3 million on this. God damn it! Not the grill. I mean, you could have just at least let me that goddamn grill. Fucking son of a bitch. God damn it.
So yeah, you guys would definitely hear at least muffled screaming. Some of it would probably come through depending how enraged he is.
I like to think we hear some crying after all the anger. You know, 5 stages of grief and all that.
All in like 30 minutes or so.
Yep.
No, you can hear crying. All that money down the drain.
I sort of knock on the door. I'm like, is everything all right in there?
No.
Are you still alive?
I wish I wasn't.
His behavior is most erratic.
Well, I'm happy about it.
What the hell happened?
The hell did he get
Them
himself
damn
into this
pirates,
time?
man. They captured our shipment and blew it up before my eyes.
Well, that's
You
Oh,
made
great.
the grill.
So we lost our delivery?
We lost our delivery, and all because of brother.
By the way, Hannah, you would put together that the mercenary ship you had been tracking definitely had been on an intercept course with that other ship. But you probably didn't realize it until you just found out this information.
Well, yeah, she wouldn't know where the other ship is.
Exactly. But now you realize what that other ship was up to based off of their coordinates and such.
I see. And where... And... Accessing. Yes, based upon what I now know, that the ship was on an intercept course for our delivery. I did not realize this because I did not know which ship the delivery was being done on at the time. I apologize for not discovering this sooner.
Hold on, let me post a GIF. I'll do it in the Undying channel. So this is basically Sean like before and
Hi.
after she just imagine like a like a fedora.
It's that little lip twitch.
Well, lip and eye twitch. Like he's just like, this is not the time for bullshit because he is out almost $4 million.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
And the grill.
Yeah. Oh yes. Fuck the money. The grill, man. That's the biggest casualty of this. And the worst part is that he has. We have. So Sean's like, all right, y'all, group conference, my office, take a seat.
All right, so I guess
Everyone's there?
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
we're
Okay,
on.
then I guess the my office part is kind of redundant, but
Yeah,
Oh.
everybody started showing up when you were
Oh.
freaking out for
Yeah.
like an hour or whatever.
Captain, what's going on? We heard some crying. Heard some screaming and crying from in your office.
I was not crying. So it's like, all right, y'all. Those pirates, man, they've been harassing us long enough, and it's only a matter of time until they do something else to us. We got to figure out ways to deal with them.
Well, you did kind of anger them.
Yeah, because they were threatening us.
Yeah, but just refusing that, Sean, that's not the best idea. Man, look at this, man. They blew up the grill.
I know. That's why I want to. That's why I want revenge for the money we lost and the grill.
I mean, we're not exactly a trained commando force. I don't know if assaulting the pirates is the best idea.
Well, we got to find some way of dealing with
Well, we need a strategy, and I know how to deal with those bastards.
them. How?
Let's see. Hana will run simulations in her head, work out the probability of survival, and then she'll list the statistics off to everyone.
I used to be a pirate.
If only Hannah had been in there to see the face of brother.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, wait, hold on. Can't I pull up like logs of the video conversation or something?
I don't know. Do you really want to reshare that moment?
Well, maybe.
No, I'm talking
Do
about like
it.
logs of like his side of the thing, not mine.
Let's
Well,
see.
again, do you want to reshare like what he said to you? That whole like it's check in your move.
Well, I mean that's the whole reason I'm having this conversation in the first place because I want because because that asshole said your move and it's like okay, this is going to be our move.
All right, so you would want to share that with everybody, that whole sequence.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, I would
That's
love
hard.
for you to go ahead and roll just a raw empathy for me to not like just silently cry inside as you rewatch it.
Suffer in silence.
Oh, yep. So yeah, Shaw just like as it gets to that detonation part, unless you want to push to not break down in front of everybody.
Oh wait, I
Hey,
gotta
hey.
mark up the stress. Hold on, roll one stress.
I don't think base dice includes stress though,
Oh, it
so
doesn't?
just roll
Okay.
one stress die.
Oh, god damn it! I forgot to.
Oh, did you have the plus?
Why didn't it not roll?
There you go. All right, so you can keep it in, but it
Yep.
definitely affects you inside
Yeah, it's
as
just
you watch it again.
yeah. My heart is tearing itself apart as I watched my beautiful money and all my purchases and my grill, all of it gone to the void of space.
But yes, so do I recognize the exact like quote unquote model of brother?
Yeah, you recognize that it's a David model.
No wonder he's so
David
evil.
8? David 8, correct?
He's just a David model. They all look the same without actually interacting with him physically. You would not be able to tell the exact number.
Interesting. It's a David model. They're rather old, but some are still in use.
Wasn't
Well,
there
we need to
like some creepy shit going on with those things? Like I remember they they pushed some different version of that at the end. We got freaked out by him.
Actually, whatever happened to the David models? Like, did they just?
I think there's a line. Don't quote me on this, but I think in Bug Hunt, it was mentioned that Davids were like uncanny.
Yep.
In regard to like bishop models as comparison.
I believe the term used was too close for comfort, as far as a human being goes. The working Joes, for instance, are a step in the opposite direction. Though, oddly enough, there's not many complaints in comparison with my model, which is strange, given that my behavioral advances aren't nearly as forward along as those Weyland-Yutani models.
Right.
And
Anyway,
you humans seek to make us in your image, and yet, if we get too close to it, there's a sun repellent.
I think we need to think about our move now.
My thoughts exactly.
hold on. Do we need to make a move?
Well, they expect us to, but we did.
Exactly. Isn't that a bit stupid to do?
Well, we
We
don't even know
we gotta
what our move is.
Come on, Sean. We gotta discuss a game plan here. Not let's impulsively do this shit.
I'm not asking to impulsively do this shit. I'm asking to
You
come
gotta-
up with a plan.
You gotta scout something out before you go in. You know,
Yeah.
That's the plan.
do a flyby. You judge. And you take action. Don't
Yeah,
just
for
go
sure.
in. What they want us to do right now is just strike back. We need to take our time on this.
Well, let's see. Are there any updates on their ship?
Just that they're in that same location as the one that just detonated.
Yes. Well, given our lack of defenses, it may be advisable to take the offer.
So, what do you know about these models? Like, why would it call itself brother? You think it's leading them?
Perhaps it was named. Or, given the history of them, perhaps it chose that name for itself. Well, it's not
They give themselves name.
if it went rogue, for lack of a better term. Decided because the David models were designed to be able to be creative. So it's not entirely impossible to consider that one might have been creative in a direction that was not intended. All it would need is an altercation to its programming that would let it go beyond its basic parameters. And then it could, in theorem, then create variants upon that, which could then expand and slowly over time, for lack of a better term, develop its own will. Though still based upon the original programming.
So wait a second. It's programmed, of course. It's an android. Can't we send it some virus or something? It's
Its core
wired.
systems would be locked off, much like mine are.
Damn.
They're supposed to be locked out. Though, that could have, well, have been modified. Though illegally, of course. Given the nature of our current business dealings with them, it's quite possible that it was an assistant to whatever cartel leader was in charge at the time. Then, when they were taken out, they might have decided to run the business themselves, since they were already in essence doing it for the boss. Alternatively, if the ethical parameters had been taken around, and you were working on efficiency, might have simply eliminated the human element for efficiency purposes.
They basically saying he's a psycho leader. Great.
Well, I know that he blew up all the money in the grill.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Psychopath implies a wanton destruction. This may be devoted to a rational business interest, though, from the end of our being, that can be interpreted as being extremely hostile.
I think.
Maybe there's a glitch in his system.
Well, quite a fucking glitch. Blow up a man's stuff.
I believe the method is similar to those of your mafia or yakuza back on Earth. It's a threat.
No shit. So what's the game plan, Sean? What do you think?
Out of character, kind of run that by me again. What are our options here?
He wishes
Well-
you to comply with the handing over of resources and money from your legal mining operation here.
Which is not going to happen.
Why
I'm
not?
honest. Like he didn't even say that in his transmission. He's saying, "Come at me, bro," and then he blew up all our stuff.
Your
He's,
move
he's assuming you're gonna be an artist about that. Why?
We actually don't know what they want.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, I'm trying to.
Well, you do know that he is at least working with those mercenaries that you turned down.
Yeah,
You
that's
know at
obvious.
least that much.
This entire element started when you refused their previous offer. It is not illogical to presume that they still want you to follow through with the previous agreement.
What we
No.
do? We ask him again to do this deal.
Well, they're expecting $5 million, and we don't have $5 million anymore. We spent most of it on that stuff that they blew up.
I have
Oh.
a silly idea.
What?
Let's fake that.
Fake what? You cut
Let's say
out.
let's fake that our Connolly is out of commission, and lure them in.
And
What
why
do you
would
mean?
they come directly? Yes, they would probably send mercenaries. However, the possibility of the leader deciding to come down directly is not likely.
Do you
Unless they
believe?
were
We could
particular
steal.
reason.
We could steal their ship.
Yeah. Are there any other transports coming in?
You do not have any scheduled for this week. It's actually a slow one.
Well, are you thinking to take one of those ships and go on a hunt for?
Hmm.
I will remind you, they did visit. They have done scans of our area. They know what we have.
Yeah. Well, no fucking sitting ducks now. No money, no weapons, no real weapons anyway.
Well, we still have enough money to make that weapons order again if they still had some in stock. But
What are the odds they will not shoot down again?
That's what I'm. That's
Come
what I was.
on.
That's what I was saying. No way in hell am I. No way in hell am I gonna call for more weapons because they'll probably just destroy that shipment.
Given the nature of your previous transaction, it's not out of the question to presume that they have deep connections within the black market that you so deal with.
Well, how was I supposed to know that they were when I originally made the offer?
I'm not saying you would have known. I'm stating that that is the likely outcome of what happened and why they were able to detect.
I'm back. Here's a thought. How the hell did they know that you will be the new administrator and the old one will go away? You must have someone here on the base to inform them.
The contracts are on a set timer, for lack of a better term. In other words, they have been doing this for a long time, and they know when the administrators get changed over.
Doesn't Seegson know about this?
Officially, no. Unofficially, there's a distinct possibility.
About the pirates, right?
Yeah.
I thought I did fill out I thought I filled out a report mentioning the pirates.
Yeah, you said that they were
Dickheads,
pirates trying to extort stuff.
Yeah, I was saying, and I quote in my letter, "We've made enemies with a bunch of crooks who demanded that we pay them $5 million not a day after arriving at Devil's Peak. They claimed it was a traditional arrangement, except we didn't have the money. They never said where it came from, and the previous administrator had never mentioned the money nor the mafia to me."
Yes, and I've received no communication response to that, nor any disciplinary actions issued from any of my investigations into what happened post that.
So
Hana?
you could bet your ass they knew about this.
Hana,
Yeah.
is it possible that Apollo is compromised?
It's always possible for an Apollo unit to be compromised, as you put it. Though, I've seen nothing on its functionality currently that would state otherwise. However, there was that attempt they did to update the working Joes over the network. claiming
Speaking
to-
of that,
and
did they do it?
Of course not. I intercepted that it was not legitimate from Seegson. However, we also have to consider something. Seegson themselves might have ulterior motives in relation to that. We got a legitimate update from them, which I confirmed. However, what was on that update is not privy to my knowledge.
But the Joes are more productive.
So the Joes have become 22.75% more productive, given that there have been 33 years worth of firmware updates that have gone into effect.
Strange.
I wonder what the malicious one would have done to the Joes.
Probably would have turned him into
Like, what would they have expected to happen to us?
Well, they could have turned off the ethical parameters and given them new ones. And then they would have been able to command them to eliminate all organic life on the colony. Or it might have
Baker,
made it so they shut down and were not able to be turned back on unless given a code, ransomware as you were.
Baker, do you have any input about this? Any knowledge you possess that could help us out here?
That's you, company man.
Oh, sorry. What was that? I didn't.
You zoned out. That's cute.
If you have
Sorry, things were cutting out.
if you have any knowledge, previous knowledge about situation like this, and that can help us out.
No, nothing really. All I did was just make that shipment, but I've pretty much been here for all the real major events. Nothing else really to add to the situation.
What is our both is curious on why are you here?
What? Sorry, you're cutting out. Like,
Why are you here on the colony?
because I'm a liaison, Seegson sent me to keep an eye on the place.
that it?
He's there
Yeah.
to protect Seegson's investment.
Yes, I can
So-
confirm.
Oh,
And if
well,
you're inquiring about it, there was no secondary objectives given to him. I've been with him the entire trek over.
Speaking of being with people, can I get an observation roll from you, Adam?
Sure.
Just pure raw observation. Excellent. So you will have realized. Well, actually, Hannah, give me your mobility real quick.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, tie to the defender. So, I mean, it's interesting that Hannah,
Wait, can I
said.
push?
I mean, technically you could. Like, now I want those successes.
Yes, give it to me.
Suddenly those matter. Oh, all right. So it's interesting that Hannah brings up this fact that she's always been by your side. And it's like, as soon as she says that, you realize since the passing of the Marshal, like in the last 4 weeks specifically, she's been not by your side as much as she was when you first got her. She's gone hours on end where you haven't run into her. And then she'll suddenly just be there asking how she can serve you. But you have no idea what she's been up to or where she's been. And you haven't thought of that until just this moment because you've always been trying to push her away anyway.
All right,
But yes,
but
it
I
would
kind of
just click when she's
yeah,
like,
just
I'm always by him. I know he has no ulterior objectives. You'd be like, wait a minute, you're not always by me lately.
You've always been bugging Sean.
I sort of chuckle and say, always by my side, you, but quite a bit of that time's been spent, bugging the captain over here.
I've also been fixing up many areas of the colony. There's also a matter of the alcohol reclamation, which has been time consuming to say the least.
Yeah, and I sort of put a pin in that, and I sort of figure I'll maybe ask more about that later, but for now.
It's an interesting irony that the American Mafia started because of bootlegging, and a form of it is here now doing a similar thing, except we are the bootleggers.
You're quite. What would I say? You have a lot of anecdotes today with old American history, or Earth history, I would say.
I believe Captain Sean Bravo referred to it as being a smartass.
Yes, also that.
Yeah, well, at this point, I think we just need to get back to the task at hand. How are we going to deal with these?
I've been thinking
What
about
exactly is our move here?
So if Seegson higher ups could be turning a blind eye to these pirates, I'm starting as much as I don't trust them. I'm wondering maybe Wayland Yutani be willing to help us out. We
So
can make
you
some
want-
extra.
I'd normally be opposed to that, but it's not like I call Seegson for help, especially since that shipment that got blown up was full of, let's just say, not exactly legally purchased goods.
So you want to double cross Seegson.
Well, Seegson kind of double crossed us with the pirates.
And the pirates double cross us. And
Well,
the
no,
company.
if Seegson. Now, here's the thing, buddy. If Seegson is not willing to help us out with these pirates and they're turning a blind eye to the pirates, even though I specifically mentioned them to Seegson, Wayland Yutani wanted to cut business with them, so maybe we can make a deal with them. They get their mine, we get they get our mine, we get their protection.
How do you know you send that mail or reports to them?
Out of character, are you talking about the one that I read earlier?
Yeah.
I mean, they got it because they acknowledged some of it. They sent flamethrowers to deal with the spiders. They decided to be douchebags and sent a toy dropship instead of an actual dropship, etc., etc. So they did get it. I did send it, and they got it. So it's just they are deliberately choosing to ignore the whole thing about the pirates.
There's another possibility. Given that the shipment here from them was not interfered with, it's possible that they are working together.
Who, Seegson or Wayland Yutani?
Seegson and the pirates. It was a prior agreement, correct? And it's been going on for decades.
I agree with Hana here.
Yeah, for once I do too.
Actually, you have agreed with me on several other situations.
Figure speech.
I
May I suggest getting checked for dementia?
After you, dipshit. Anywho, and then Sean's gonna turn to Adam. I was like, Adam, what do you think about summoning Wayland Yutani? They wanted to make a deal with us before.
I don't want to meddle with them. So,
Well, then let's put it to a vote. All in favor?
nay.
I don't exactly like it, but if we don't do something about this soon, our colony's going to keep hemorrhaging money.
Hey Sorensen, you need to read your messages.
Well, you've been sending me stuff? Shit.
Oh my god.
I had,
I support whatever action Adam considers most appropriate. Though I will also additionally add there's a matter of the crashed ship, which does have a risk of going nuclear, which, if it does, based on recent geological findings, is a distinct possibility of destroying the surrounding areas of the hydrogen and then igniting. I don't need to tell you what happens when a bunch of hydrogen.
Yeah, I'm aware of this. So hold on. In terms of total votes, so did Adam?
hold
and
on. Hold up. So what were you agreeing to here?
That's what we're trying to agree on.
If something has to be done?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
absolutely.
I'm saying that in terms of I brought up the idea of saying, because Seegson is in league with these pirates. Wayland Yutani wanted to, cut a deal with us before, and the deal I'm proposing with them was like, we sell you profits from that secret mine in exchange for protection from these pirates. And so we're doing like all favor, all opposed. So, I can't remember who it was who said in favor first.
Well, something needs to be done. We may not be so... Well, it's a far-fetched idea, but as far as offensive capabilities go, we might have some buried out in the desert.
You talking about getting that ship fixed up?
There is the possibility. Those things are built to be hardened survivor things. Or at least fixable.
We did find a heavy pulse rifle in there, and that was only from a preliminary search. It stands to reason there would be more weapons.
Just saying, we went in that thing, right?
Yeah.
All of those types of ships come with some kind of shuttle or EV at the very least, for evacuation of personnel.
Yeah.
Maybe we can, I don't know, use that to our advantage.
Yeah, I see where you're going.
That might be something for us there. I mean,
Mother, Hana pulls up.
Practically shut them down, remember?
Yeah.
Hana pulls up the mall number. How many shuttles, etc., does it have? do they have on average?
You guys were not able to determine the model from your
Oh.
initial investigation.
Okay.
Would have to go back
Barrett.
to see what it would be, you know.
Then of the ship class size, as it were, what's the average number of shuttles on?
So, based off the size that you could get from what you'd explored, you would gather it at least had to have a shuttle, if not two. It depends how they would have retrofitted the ship for its purposes.
So they say ICC protocols, mandate having at least two, I think.
Yeah,
So-
and the Nostromo was supposed to have two, but one
Well, the
was in disrepair.
Well, they did say in the book that with the Nostromo that it was like a one-off.
Right,
something
just
that-
because the ICC says you should do this does not mean everyone complies after the fact.
That is true.
Especially
Uh,
considering the
ICC
ICC is a puppet of all the corporations
So
together.
what I'm wondering about doing is going with both plans on the table of contacting Weyland-Yutani and then searching the ship. And
I mean, it
I mean,
might
the
give
thing-
us
the-
some.
what?
It might give us some clues too. You know, like they shot that ship down. They were doing something that pissed them off, or they were just as much in opposition to those pirates as we were. There might be answers there. If not, some good tech, maybe even a shuttle.
Well, what I'm thinking about doing also, I'm considering if we call that Weyland-Yutani woman back, whether or not we should come clean about the down ship, but present it in a way like we actually did some surveillance and we found that ship you were talking about.
Yeah, that might be worth it.
So, I mean, basically just phrasing it like not just like a confession to make, just saying like, oh hey, by the way, we actually did find that ship you were talking about. So.
All right.
So yeah, the current plan on the table, just as a recap, is Sean's gonna call the Weyland-Yutani woman back, and then a team's gonna go out there to the ship and try to get some things sorted out, or like try to salvage it. Comprende? If that's even Spanish.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
We need allies in this.
Yep. Seegson fucked us in the ass. The pirates are
Oh.
evil. I mean, Weyland-Yutani's like the only. I never thought I'd be banking my hopes on Weyland-Yutani, but
Bank your hopes in their corporate interests and should be fine.
yep.
My sympathy.
need-
I suggest you report that action to Human Resources.
What action? Oh no. Why did I ask?
We need some leverage.
Yeah, what's Adam's thought in all this?
I mean, I was sort of what I'm saying. I'm realizing that, like, Seegson's kind of leaving us to. They keep forcing us to give money to these pirates, and it's kind of, bit of a decrease in money. I figure sometimes you gotta cooperate with the competition to benefit both of us. I figure this deal can benefit us both. It'll get these pirates off this colony's ass and allow it to make more money for Seegson.
All right, so self before corporation.
He is a corp. I will support you in your endeavor to make as much money as possible, Adam.
It's almost like she cares about you. Isn't it?
Alright, so who's going to be going out to the desert to salvage that ship?
Well, gonna need to haul your asses over there anyway. So
Alright.
count me in.
Alright, got that, good buddy. Anybody else?
I will be going.
Alright.
So are we gonna
Where are you
split? Are we
doing
gonna
that?
split the party between contacting Weyland-Yutani and going
Yeah.
to the ship?
Yeah, I'd prefer
So I
to have
mean,
at
you
least
can always contact them before you head out
Yeah.
there.
Well, so, I
Might be a
figure
good.
somebody should.
It might be a good thing to let them know what we're about to do.
Question out of character. You already contacted Valen Tunadi, right?
Well, they contacted us before.
Oh, okay.
They
Yeah,
think
one
came
of their
knocking.
company reps
Yeah,
showed up on a
Yeah, I
shipment.
think it wasn't it in the session that he missed.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
was
then
last
basically
session.
what
Oh, yeah, it
happened
was.
is this hot piece of ass came over and was trying to, sweet talk me into.
And who? You have a name of the NPC?
Do we? If there was a name, I don't remember it.
Yeah, I don't think you ever asked it, but I can give it to you anyway.
It's
It was
just a
it was
corporate
Agent
mouthpiece.
Evans.
Agent Evans. Yeah, the name does not ring a bell to me. I thought.
It's just a corporate mouthpiece, so doesn't matter.
Yeah. So, but yeah,
The
this.
mouth of Sauron, so to speak.
Yeah, this woman, she came, she wanted to score a deal, and then, I was just kind of hesitant about trusting Wayland Dutani at first, but, the situation changed, and now I'm willing to. I mean, I never outright said to her, no, I'm not doing business with you, strut your ass out of here. I was saying that, I need to think about it, and then, with this situation, it's okay, I've thought about it, and we're willing to broker a deal. You get the mine in exchange for protection.
All right, so for contacting her, by the way, I assume you want one of your Comtech gurus to try and make sure the line will be secure, right?
Yeah, I'll take Adam.
All right.
On the roll assist, so +4.
Fuck. Alright. So, yeah, because my contact, I have a point of contact so I can help out, which makes sense because I'm the one trying to contact her.
So then that's +5.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll make contact +5.
Yeah.
All right.
Jesus! H. Luck fucking Christ.
Wow. Excellent.
What are those stunts for?
I am a computer genius.
So one will obviously need to hide your tracks from Seegson.
Yep, so keep this secure, hide the tracks.
What about the other 3?
Cryptic shit.
Let me pull up the stunts. Let me see what they
You
think.
don't need to roll to.
Make the same event in the future.
Can we hide our track? Is it just mask? Is it just encrypting? What you do to hide your tracks?
Basically,
Or-
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can
In this
we
specific instance.
can we hide this transmission as just, I don't know, in background noise or something, telemetry going out that they don't even know we're transmitting?
Yeah, I mean that's the whole idea.
That's what hiding our tracks
Oh,
is.
okay, yeah, because I was just thinking it was encrypted, They could still
Okay,
see
yeah, so
something
we'll
was
hide our
being
tracks,
sent out, but
Is
that
there
they don't
any
know
new or unexpected information I could get?
You're trying to make a phone call, so no. I would say probably the hide your tracks, don't overcome this again. You can send these kinds of broadcasts.
Yes, so these kinds of broadcasts
and then
again.
maybe save the others for a later roll.
And then just, +2 to a later roll.
Unless you want to show off your mad computer skills. And
You know what?
somebody.
Yeah, I'll take a +1 to a later roll, and then just show off my mad encryption skills.
Actually, given that I'm assisting, could I take one of those stunts? Given that there's 5, could I take one of those to be able to basically do this remotely? So, somehow I have it with the doors, I could actually, preempt conversations with people or communications for others.
I mean, you would need to be at an actual terminal for the communication. You could do the encryption remotely.
Okay, yeah, remote encryption. Yeah, that would be good.
So if somebody calls you on hand radio and they're like, "Hey, make sure you encrypt this next transmission I'm sending," you could do it.
All right, good. That'll work.
As long as Adam's okay with that, because he rolled.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. All right, so you plug in the information. Sean, I would like a mobility versus Adam and Hannah's observation for you to sneak her card out of that suitcase she gave you. Oof.
Well, hold on, wait, hold on.
All right.
I moved the suitcase out of my office.
Okay, but you need to get the card, right? That would
Yeah,
be in
but
the suitcase.
Yeah, but the suitcase isn't in the office, so I could literally.
Okay, so you're just gonna go to
Yeah,
like your
all I have to do is
room
go.
and get it and come back?
Yeah, go to my
Okay.
office, grab the card, and be back. I would
All
say
right,
Bob's
that's
your
fine
uncle,
then.
but I hate Bob, so.
All right, so you plug in the information, set up the encryption. Hannah kind of
I show
hijacks
off.
part of that,
Shit, what?
and then you send the message. Takes probably about 5-10 minutes, so your stress can go down, Adam.
All
Can I
right.
And
go down?
Sean, actually, yep.
Alright.
And you're able to ring her up. She answers. She looks tired. It's dark wherever she is. She kind
Oops.
of blinks a couple times, and she's like, "Hello."
Hello there. So.
Oh, you're that guy stuck in hell, right?
Yeah, something like that. So,
Oh,
yeah, I don't know if you're still interested in scoring a serious deal about the mine, but I have a business proposition for you.
well, I mean, I'm assuming this is in addition to what we already discussed, right?
Out of character, she's talking about like the mine and the payment.
Yeah.
So yeah, what I'll do is just explain that's like after careful consideration, me and my dudes here in a little bit of a predicament, and we're willing to make this offer. You get the mine, but we're being antagonized by pirates, and Seegson turned their backs on us. So if you're willing to provide protection and resources, then the mine's all yours.
Okay. Again, that's why I gave you $50,000 was to continue the deal that was already in place. That mine was built by by Wayland for this purpose.
I thought it
So
was.
now you're trying to say that you're not going to give me that, even though we've already established by you taking the money that the deal was still in place. Is that what you're telling me?
Can I do a manipulation to?
And by the way, I assume that Adam and Hannah are still here because they set up the transmission.
Well, they didn't have to be standing there for 5 to 10 minutes.
All right.
I mean, I just assumed he pushed us out of the office
That's
Okay.
Sean Bravo. So
to keep the card
can I do
hidden.
manipulation to alter the deal in my favor?
Sure.
All right. What? Hold on. No, I'm pushing, and I can push twice. What? Oh no! No!
So you cannot alter the deal in your favor.
Oh, fucking balls!
So over the comm, you keep it together, but she's like, "Listen, you little pipsqueak. I gave you money in good faith that we were going to continue the prearranged deal that has been existing for decades. I worked my ass off to secure this deal, and you're not going to fuck it up for me and cost me my job. Do you understand?"
All we need is help, and I'm willing to ask you for that.
Look, find my ship, because I'm pretty damn sure that the last shipment we went to pick up got shot down by somebody. If you can find that, then maybe in good faith I can supply you with something to keep this from happening to my future ships.
You got a deal.
And don't call me again until you're ready to actually talk some fucking sense. And then she hangs up.
Cut. And I said that
Oh,
after
thank
she.
you.
I said it after she hung up.
Well, all things considered, Sean.
Oh my god.
Bolt wants to have a word with Adam Baker. Private.
Okay.
So where are we going? Entertainment.
Are you? Is he
Where would
talking
you go
about?
to have a word in private?
Yeah, yeah. Adam,
Stark?
you're a company man. You know how this goes. From day one, since our arrival, we're fucked. Deep in shit because of that pipsqueak cowboy.
Why is everybody calling him a pipsqueak? He's like 6'2".
That's our new insult, everybody. We need to call him a pipsqueak.
I don't know what's your angle in this, because it's mighty unusual to double cross your own company or a
Yeah.
rival one.
Well, quite frankly, I'm kind of wondering that myself. I wasn't, because I was here understanding that this would just be some typical. I just thought this would be a typical overseer job. I just go here, make sure everyone does their jobs and get paid for it. But unfortunately, now I've got bigger problems on my hands. I've got infected goo that's forcing me to kill some of my own members. I've got spiders and bugs taking over parts of the base. This is not exactly what I signed up for, and I don't appreciate not being told this by Seegson. And now they're willing to just let pirates take all their profits from us and get in our way of everything we're trying to do here.
Either do
So
I.
I'm kind of
You're pissed off. I know.
so
So
I'm
am
not
I.
exactly pleased with with the hand Seegson's given me here, and I'm
So-
willing to keep this ticking over for them, but they don't seem to be willing to meet us halfway here. So if I need to reach out to Wayland Yutani to keep this place making money for them, then maybe that's just how things have to be here.
So here's my question. What would you do different if you were the administrator?
What are you saying?
I'm saying that we put down from the position of administrator to kick off Bravo and put you on.
I mean, I really don't feel like I mean, not saying that everything Sean's done has been completely perfect, but I'm just not certain having a mutiny and causing some infighting at the moment is really the best thing to do at the moment. I mean, we've already got pirates breathing down our shipments we're ordering right out of the sky. We've got Seegson turning a blind eye on us, and Wayland Yutani trying to get money out of our mines. Regardless of his track record on decisions, I really don't think raising any kind of having any kind of in group conflict is really what we need right now.
I can take care of pirates. I have some context from my prison days, and we can take care of them one way or the other. So it's up to you.
I can keep that plan in mind, but for now, let's just deal with this ship and let's just deal with this ship over there, and let's deal with some pirates. And let's deal with the pirates. Then maybe we can talk about future administration.
Adam.
Okay. Oh,
Pardon.
by the way,
I sort of see Hana and I'm like, Jesus, and I jump.
just before you jump on him,
Oh.
I want to say, keep an eye on Hana. And I'm going back to.
All right, yeah, I sort of, and I'm like, yeah, I'll keep that in mind. And then Hana pops up right behind me.
So I just came back and everyone looks so stressed.
Yes, Hana will close the door. I figured out who the Wayland Yutani executive is.
And who's that?
Lisa Evans. She's a junior executive for Wayland Yutani.
Is she the one trying to? So she's the one that was she the one Bravo was contacting?
As far as I'm able to determine, yes.
All right.
Are you? There seems to be some concern
People-
with my movements.
Yeah. Sorry, what?
There seems to be some concern with my movements between Bolt and yourself. I thought you didn't want much to do with me. I'm slightly confused.
Oh no, all that. Oh, I was just joking around. Just joking around with your use of words.
Ah. Yes. I just want to reassure you that you are my highest priority among anyone here, including among the company.
Oh, of course, and I'm glad you're doing your part to pitch in and keep this place running.
Yes. However, the other synths are definitively the property of Seegson. So, I have no idea what will be happening in their future, but there is a possibility they become an issue.
Maybe they could, but we have access to Apollo, right? We could deal with that problem if it comes to it.
Possibly. It depends on how things have been implemented. I just want to make sure that you're aware of the possible dangers, as that would risk your life.
Yeah, I understand, but it's something we're gonna have to do if we're gonna keep this place running. If we have to keep dealing with pirates and if we have to keep dealing with pirates blowing our shipments out of the sky, it isn't exactly gonna be much profitable either. I think we're just gonna have to be something we keep on the down low.
Alright. If there's anything else you would like me to investigate on your behalf, I'd be more than happy to.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Do remember, I have access to security.
Yep.
Thank you, Adam.
All right. Well, I suppose if Bravo's done contacting the Weyland-Yutani representative, I should probably deal with that ship you said we were gonna hit. See if there's anything we can salvage from that.
Yes, I will also need to get access to the reactor area. Make sure that it isn't going to go critical. There was heavy damage last time we were in there.
Right, there was, and psychopathic little girls.
Yes, about that. It's a strange aspect that happened. My programming didn't identify her as human at that time.
Didn't identify her as human. So, wait, what did it identify her as then?
I have no idea. The parameter just came up there. However,
Well, I suppose it was probably true that thing wasn't exactly too human anymore. At least if that's the same thing that the Marshal turned into.
yes. Just, I suggest you wear some type of protection against biological and chemical hazards if you do decide to enter in.
Yeah, don't worry. We got some hazmat suits we can bring along.
I just want to make sure that you are aware of the extreme possible dangers on your life that may occur there.
Yeah,
Oh.
I do understand. I've been there before, and I have dealt with one of those things before. I had to deal with the Marshal. And I've dealt with whatever those things were, those spiders in the air traffic control center. I'm certain as a group we can deal with whatever threat is in there, or still is in there.
And if any of them become hostile to you, you know what I'll do.
That I do. All right, we should probably go check on Bravo. See if we're gonna start moving out to the ship.
That we shall. Yes.
All right,
again.
and I head back towards Bravo's office.
And Sean just kind of comes out about the same time that Adam would go in. So.
Everything all good with your discussion with Wei Yu?
Yeah, that woman wasn't exactly thrilled by my offer, but she was willing to try to possibly come to an arrangement. She's saying if we find the ship, once we go out to the ship, she might be willing to, in good faith, make some sort of compromise.
Go out to the ship and what exactly does she want from it? Does she want it repaired? Is there something inside of it she needs?
Out of character, GM, remind me what she said. Like why she
Said
wants
to
it.
find it.
Oh yeah, no, she just said to find it. She didn't say anything. I mean, plausibly, whatever we find in it is ours. She just wants the ship.
Keep in mind that you'll need some way to identify it, so at the minimum, you'll probably need the flight recorder as proof of what ship you found.
For the license plate.
Yeah, just tear the license plate off.
So that's the ship that we found, right? Is it? As I assume.
That's the assumption right now, yes.
Yeah.
The thing out here.
Yeah. I'm ready when you are.
Yep, if it stops those pirates, let's get on out there.
So how many hazmat suits do we have?
Let's see, I think it was at least 4?
Yeah, I think it was 4 too. So 2 people would have to stay behind, right?
No,
yeah.
Hana doesn't need a suit.
Oh,
Does radiation not affect androids?
let me check.
It doesn't.
It
No,
doesn't.
it does.
Where,
Well, Sorensen will stick with the ship, of course.
where does it state that they're free from it? Is it in the synth section?
Let me find the.
Let's see. Bonus, can't push. They don't have stress. They never make panic. They suffer damage differently. Page 111.
They're immune to vacuums, cold, and disease.
Yeah, I think radiation's different than disease, though.
Yeah.
Because it can still affect your components and stuff. Yeah, I would assume that radiation can still affect you, but you got to keep in mind that all of the radiation at the at that ship had seemed to be mostly centered around the reactor where it was leaking at. So as long as you're not going to the aft of the ship, but you're going towards the bow, like the bow should not be irradiated, whereas it all seems to be contained to the aft.
Well, earlier when she did go in, you didn't have me add any radiation.
I probably messed up then. Because yeah, rereading that, it just says the vacuum, cold, and disease. And I don't think radiation qualifies as disease.
No, it's not disease.
Well, it kind of is, because the way radiation poisoning works on a human is that it destroys...
Yeah, but the mechanics of radiation are something different entirely.
Yeah. It causes disease.
Well, needless to say, androids are probably a lot more hardened against it than humans are, but still. In real life, electronics also start to fail if there's no proper shielding.
Chernobyl.
Well, that too, but also various space probes we send out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I was
Voyagers.
more clear on that one. I just don't see anything
Yeah.
specific about androids and radiation. Because, I mean, you can still be irradiated.
Yeah, you could basically be like a transmitter of radiation, a carrier.
Yeah, so if you hang out in an irradiated zone and then you go around other people, you might irradiate them. Even though it might not affect you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
could
need,
see
you
that.
need to
I could
scrub
see
down.
I could see that as being the particular hazard, in which case it would need to be scrubbed from the system.
Easiest is to limit your surface area by wearing a suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like you need an air supply roll in a suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All you would need for Hana is basically to wrap her in foil. That's it.
Would a space suit deal with radiation? Because I was reading, where was it in the book? Motherfuck. Okay, so in terms of vacuum, when they're saying, that there's raw UV radiation. I mean, it gets pretty graphic, and then they're talking about it on page 107 on vacuum. But they're saying, this sort of implies that if you're in a spacesuit, then you're in the clear from all the hazards of space, except of course needing an air supply.
I would assume your average cosmic background radiation, yeah.
Yeah.
But reactor leaking at close proximity, that's a lot higher background dose than cosmic rays.
Let's see. Then
This
could
is
we?
from realism, of course. For
Yeah, yeah.
mechanics, do whatever you want.
Let's see. Do we have access to lead? Because literally, you could just make lead lined suit for her.
Good question.
There's a
Lead,
so
tungsten,
could be.
anything dense. It's gonna encumber you, but it's gonna protect you.
Well, the encumbrance would be the encumbrance of the suit, and then the Mark 35.
Oh yes, it would be heavy.
Yeah, the Mark 35, the weight of that would be.
Not to mention warm.
Yeah, good thing she can carry up to 16. She has 8 strength, so.
Got to keep in mind the amount of thermal that it can absorb. Something that dense that can block radiation. It's gonna become very warm.
Yeah, I
So you
mean,
don't wanna-
I
you
always
don't wanna
assumed
spend
that
too
all
much
of
time in
the
the sun.
suits are good for it, except for like the personnel armor.
But you're saying they are or not?
I mean, that's the way I had always played it, but then they came out with Destroyer of Worlds, and they're like, hey, look, there's a specific hazmat suit. And it's like, wait, what?
Mechanics first, suit later.
I mean, suits are
Yeah.
tightly sealed and they have an air supply, so.
Because, yeah, before I always said that you just needed a suit to deal with radiation.
Well, radiation comes in
So I'll probably
basically.
stick with that.
You're gonna have to deal. I don't know what the state of reactor is, but you're mostly gonna have to deal with like rays. So not so much particles that become irradiated, not dust or anything. So you want this thick shielding against that, because the dust alternative doesn't need that thick of a shielding. Still does, but it's mostly trying not to breathe it in, get it on your skin, and all that.
Okay, then yeah. So we'll just stick with the.
This
suit.
is from again. Nog has a say on the mechanics of it, but that's what laws
Yeah,
of nature
I'll
say.
just go with the original core rulebook that basically
would
if
be
you're in a
best.
suit, you're good.
Alright, cool.
All right.
It would make it easiest. Otherwise, crazy insane how you have to calculate dose and exposure. Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. In which case, then yeah, Hana will take a suit because she'll be going into the reactor to fix it because she doesn't have to work on air supply, so she can be in there for like a long time.
Because I think even Chariot of the Gods dealt with radiation and said as long as you're in a suit, you were good, if I remember right.
Yeah, I think that was like one of the whole things. They were even like talking about like if you were still inside your com- Mark 50 compression suit, it was like there were like events that were specifically dealing with like if the characters still have taken off their suits at this point, they'll have to deal with like what's in the air.
Exactly, yeah. So I
But
think even then they said that the suits are good for radiation.
the thing they meant the ones in the vacuum, I mean the radiation that is outside in the vacuum, not in the reactor.
No, I'm pretty sure it was specific to the reactor section.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to reread it. It's been a while,
Yeah.
but so I will just go with what I've always gone with. You just need a suit.
Alright, cool.
Okay. Then yeah.
I mean, the M3 personnel armor doesn't work because you're hella exposed still. You know, it doesn't cover your whole body and seal
You
you
need a
off.
sealed suit.
Exactly. There you go. A sealed suit, some kind of compression suit or vacuum
Yeah.
suit.
If it has an air supply, it's fine. Right?
Yeah. All right, and then everybody's going to head to the ship.
I'm kind of wondering if I should
Fair
stay
enough.
at the colony for some reason, but I'm willing to go on that. I'm just saying if something goes down at the colony, because remember session 1, you know, we had all those people leave, and then the pirates showed up right as we left, so...
I can stay behind.
Sure, yeah. Do you have a weapon?
Let me check. I have the I have a tracker, and then I have no. I had the flamethrower, but I think someone else took it already. You can just give me a sidearm.
And a hand radio.
So who's
Yes.
staying behind?
I think just Zoe, it sounds like.
Yeah.
I can stay also behind. I
Well,
have
if
a
they need
pulse
somebody
rifle.
to repair the
Probably need the
ship,
heavy
They
machinery.
have Hana.
Well, Hannah can't push.
yeah, and your job for the colony is to repair stuff.
Hana will help with her cutting torch or maintenance check. Let us do the cutting torch. So +3 from Hana.
Well, I mean, that's if, you know, the situation applies.
I guess I can give Zoe the pulse rifle I have.
Alright.
Doesn't Sean have backup weapons?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I have my the shotgun, which I gave to Sorensen.
That one is stowed on the lifter.
I have my plasma rifle, but the ammo's kind of low on that, and same deal with my laser pistol. So
I don't like the idea that she's here alone.
well, I'll stay
She's
with her.
got the people at the shops.
Yeah.
True.
You can
You know-
bother Robert while we're gone at the ship.
Oh yeah, good idea. So I'll take your pulse rifle then.
Yeah, it has 1 reload.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
I assume everybody else is going to make sure they have some kind of weapon as they head out to investigate this after what happened last time.
Yeah, there was a homicide.
Well,
with
I
the
got my
teenager.
heavy pulse rifle, so
Hana still has a heavy pulse rifle, so who wants it?
I've got my EVA pistol.
I have 0. Well, I have maintenance jack, cutting torch, so that counts as a weapon.
Yeah, Hana will, pull out her wakizashi, Chinese longsword.
What's the default power for cutting torch?
5.
I believe it's yeah.
5, yeah. Yep, up to 5.
I can't remember if my cutting torch ran out or not.
I mean, I assume that we can change that.
Yeah, you can refill. You can resupply.
Yeah,
5 more.
refill. Yeah.
All right. Well, does everybody mind if we do a quick bio break before we
Yeah,
go
sure,
to
why
the
not?
ship?
Yeah.
Sure.
We
Yeah.
go to the
Alright.
ship.
So, like I said, we get to play with dynamic lighting. So, if we hate it, I apologize.
Oh, good. We
This
get
lighting, it's too dynamic.
Right, I'm back.
All right, and Zoe, you're not here.
Oh dang, this is more like fog of war.
Listen, man.
So, hopefully everything is hidden, but like this airlock, right?
Yeah.
And where you
Yeah.
guys are, okay.
Yep. Yeah, I hate when that happens with the. Okay. Oh, good. My armor stays exactly the same. That's hilarious. 35.
You're dressed, right?
Yeah, she's wearing.
I'm going to assume the rest of us put on hazmat suits, right?
I have a Mark 35.
Yeah, I'm asking that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
But again,
I
you know, unless you head towards the aft, which will be the bottom of the map, I believe there's one door in the way, and once you pass that one
Back
door
again.
is when you have to start dealing with the radiation.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
as long as you head to the front of the ship, you won't need to worry about radiation. But as soon as you
well,
start making your way further into the back is when you'll have issues.
Yeah, Hana.
I'll still keep it. I need the for the.
How many people have flashlights, by the way?
I have a
Yeah,
flashlight.
I don't have one.
Mark 35 has them built in. So.
Yeah.
It's not a high beam though.
I have a high beam flashlight.
I bought one. Hey, hey.
Same,
All
I
right,
did buy one
here's
as
a
well.
flashlight for somebody.
Uh,
So the easiest way to do it is put the flashlight on your token, and then you can highlight both and drag them both together.
my
So
roll
who
20
else
is
has a flashlight?
Like what?
my
Whoa, where'd it go?
What the?
Somebody moved
Well,
it.
That's not supposed to
What
be.
the fuck? Whoa.
my roll 20
No,
is
guys,
lagging.
don't worry. I am the flashlight.
This is cool.
It went berserk and it just teleported.
All right, there's one. Who's that? Sean. Okay.
I'm not moving it.
Oh, well, here's the second one, because I think I heard 2 people say they had flashlights.
Yeah, I've got flashlights
Yeah,
on my suit.
that's me.
So how do I
Sorensen
keep it on my
Sorensen
token?
already bought one.
So is it Sorensen and Adam that have the high beams then?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because
So
day
how do
one,
I keep it on?
Sorensen
How do
got
I
it.
keep it on my token?
You just
So once
click-
it's on your token, if you click and drag away from your token, you should be able to highlight both. And then move them together. At least it works for me.
Yeah, it worked for me too.
Wait, hold on.
No, it's just moving
my God.
mine independent
Yeah.
of the flashlight.
It doesn't
I
stick
can do
with
that,
me.
at least.
My
Oh,
roll
gee,
20 is
can't
lagging
roll.
as fuck for me.
It stuck me in the walls.
There you go. Now you move together,
Yeah.
Sorensen.
You have to shift click both of them.
Shift click.
To get them both. So you highlight one and then shift click the other. So
Yeah,
that
that's
it's
how
got
it
both
works.
selected.
Hold on, I'm gonna redrag.
Where'd
the
Hana
cannot-
go?
I don't think you can group things in here.
Got stuck in a wall, so I'm just removed.
Oh,
not
hold on.
able to-
Let me reset your features then. So you have vision. You emit low light.
Oh, okay.
Because otherwise you won't see shit.
Oh.
If you're not around other people.
Oh, I'm still not seeing anything.
Um,
Oh no, I am. It's just
Oh my god.
okay.
Creepy stuff going
okay,
on here.
everybody back to the airlock. All right, so you've been here before. You would know that if you turn right and head to the top of the map, that's towards the front. You know that there's a med bay room in there to the left that you had entered previously. I'll actually slide that door because you have technically been in there. And then further up to the north of the map heads towards where you fought the psycho girl. And then
Wonderful.
south, of course, heads towards the aft of the ship where Bolt went and discovered the radiation.
Well, I got my heavy pulse rifle ready, just so that's known.
Hana will walk
Just so it's known.
and take a look around.
Yeah, I got it. Like, these high beams, you can mount them on your rifle?
Probably.
And that's just what I'll do.
Alright, so where do you all head first?
Okay, so we need... What we come here for to get answers, or at least
Flight.
retrieve evidence that we've been here. This place is
Flight
known.
recorder, I guess.
Yeah, the flight
So
recorder.
that, yeah.
So bridge.
Is that where the flight recorder is kept? Or at least the log so we can download from the flight recorder?
Yeah.
Like for... Okay.
Oh,
So
but
it's not... so it hasn't been ejected or something, like with
Yeah.
Nostromo and Alien ISO, or...
Well, you wouldn't know that until you go check.
Alright, bridge it is.
there is one thing that I know. I mean, Bolt knows is that the power generator is off, so there is no power.
Correct. So last time you guys were here, there was a flickering light still. But as you enter this time, all the lights seem to be off now. Like the power is completely died at this point.
How long ago was this thing shut down again?
3 years.
One hell of a emergency backup this thing had. I can tell you it has probably some fancy ass ship looking beyond the dust. That was probably a good reason they shut it down.
The reactor is this way.
Well, that's not where we're going then, right?
We'll need to reactivate the power, though.
Right. So we're all suited up.
I've got my hazmat suit on.
What are the
Hat.
stats on this?
Yeah, does it have any stats?
Yeah, I have it in the suits and armor. So it has 1 armor, 2 air supply. They're pretty crappy.
Yep, that is pretty crappy.
And they're weight 2 as well, so they're like heavy as fuck.
Oh Jesus!
But you said we don't need to use the air supply until we're.
Yeah, unless you're gonna head. So, Hana, if you keep heading down the corridor, at some point you'll get stopped by a door.
Okay.
And once you
Yeah.
pass that door, is when you have to worry about radiation.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Well, good
Because
thing
in the sand, we can assume it's crept in and stuff. Like
Some
dust.
sand's blown in.
Yeah.
And
that-
by the way, the whole ship tilts towards the port side, like at least a little bit. It's not a massive angle, but footing in here is a little bit wonky just because it is slanted from when it hit.
Well, they put it down pretty nicely then, all things considered being shut down. But yeah. Radioactive dust from the desert. Don't breathe that. Well, in we go.
Yeah, can someone move my token because I can't do it
You
with this
can't.
lag? No, it's. I have
It's lagging
difficulties.
too bad.
Yeah.
Sean here?
Yeah, I'm here. Why?
Adam, you left your flashlight behind.
Let's go take.
I know because it's not moving with
take
me.
a
I
look.
gotta.
Here.
I wish I had 20 armor.
So this door right here, by the way, is still closed, and it says Medbay B on it.
Hmm. Can we agree with all the horror movies we've seen in our lives and that shit going down with that girl that we'll leave this door closed for a little
And
longer?
don't forget Marshall Mathers.
Oh yeah, point on. Yeah, good point
I mean,
there.
that's the reason Sean is having like second thoughts about.
Yeah, let's just focus on the task at hand, I suppose.
All right, and then this door right here would have a maintenance logo on it.
Doesn't look like a bridge, does it?
Well, as you know,
Anyway.
the bridge is north.
Yeah.
Then why the fuck are we heading south?
Well,
Because Bolt said we needed to get the power on.
Well, I mean, don't we have cutting torches?
We do.
If we want access, well then, hell, we want to possibly to eject the flight recorder. We're probably going to need some power.
Yeah.
So
I'd prefer extract, not eject. Otherwise, we might have to go for miles.
I'm gonna then open the south. I'm going to forewarn everyone about the beyond the point, radiation.
All right, suit up, everyone.
All right,
Internal air
draw my
supplies off.
pistol.
Helmet flips down, StarCraft style.
All right, so to get through this door would require a heavy machinery roll.
Yeah.
All right.
The
And
one
you
was
can,
that?
you can either cut through it, or you can use the maintenance jack to try and manually push the hydraulics through.
No Turok style, like prying the door open.
Let's use the maintenance jack.
Yeah.
But roll for me because I can't do shit.
Oh, it's that bad with the dynamic
Yeah,
lighting. Dang it!
I can't.
I am so sorry.
It's too dynamic.
Is anyone playing like on a laptop or something?
Oh, now it's better.
Oh, okay.
Something changed.
Roll 20 people.
Probably. All right, so you can at least roll your dice.
Yeah. So we have heavy machinery with maintenance jack.
And Hana,
Hana,
I assume, will help, so that's a plus 2 there.
2.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on, what the fuck? Still lagging. Come on.
It's
Give it
thinking.
some love.
Pressing submit. I'm lagging.
If you want, I can do it for you real quick.
You got a
Yeah.
lot of using Chrome, and you have a lot of tabs open. By any chance?
Oh, it might
No.
have come through. I see
2 successes.
2 successes on heavy machinery, and then you followed it up with 3 observation rolls.
Yeah.
I guess don't make it so we don't have to repeat the same action.
There you go. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can do
I'll
this
do
for all the
that.
doors. All right. So you slide this door open, and you're able to see into the hallway.
Oh, actually, I did have a safe stunt. It can open heavy doors manually and quietly. So, oh well.
Eh, you're not necessarily trying to be quiet, right?
All right. Well, we're not trying to be loud either, I suppose. But
All right. So as you make your way around this corridor, it seems mostly intact, of course. And then this door here is closed at the end of the hallway.
All right, using the.
The stunt.
Well, no, using the one I saved the first time we were here. Open. Open
Well, I
it.
mean, you have the stunt that you said you were going to use, right? To not have to overcome the same scenario.
Well, no, I'm saying I was looking at my character sheet. I had that under tiny items because that's when we initially came in. It's been like a couple months, so it's understandable.
I see you said it's where we can't teleport through walls. Impressive. I wasn't even trying to do that deliberately. It's like I was moving my token aside.
You just hit the wall and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
hey.
I was like, oh, cool. And
So let's see.
You can kind of see through those doors that are partially open. And you can definitely see the cracked reactor in there.
All right. Am I able to? I'm going to forewarn everyone about it that there's a reactor open, and then I'm going to, put it ajar enough to where I can slip through.
If y'all give me an air supply roll. Except for Hana.
I fear no man.
But I fear the air supply roll.
Fuck that roll. It scares me.
Can you do it for me?
Yeah. I'm sorry it's so laggy. I thought it would be fun. I'll know that for some people it lags a lot.
No, it works great.
it's
It's
really
fun
cool.
for me, but
air.
yeah.
How do you have 20 armor? Is that a typo?
Yes.
It's just one, right?
It's 2 actually because of the hazmat suit, right?
No, it's only an armor 1.
The yellow hazmat suit.
Yeah, it's only
It
armor
says
1,
2,
I believe.
so
It says 1. Air supply 2, armor rating 1, weight 2.
oh, okay, sorry. Weight 2, okay.
Alright, so everybody's good on air. Excellent. Alright, so yeah, you get in here and you can see the reactor core. Let me no, I want the draw. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That's why. So as you look in here, it's definitely got like a big crack in it.
All right, and I'll work on sealing it up.
There's a crack I saw.
Yes, that's the crack you saw when you finally went, oh shit, this was a bad idea.
where's Hana?
Yeah.
I don't see her on the.
Go around the corner.
Oh.
Let's
She
see.
went into the reactor room.
I follow behind her slowly.
I will request Roy to assist with the. He's going to do the roll, and I'm going to help.
All right.
I'm staying out of line of sight of that reactor.
You're like, nope.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
I'm just like looking
does-
around the corner to see what the deal is, and then I'm just gonna like creep around the corner
Like-
with Sorensen.
The decrease in dose you get for just hiding behind the corner is so fucking huge. So
Adam just goes in there. He's like, what's
Yeah,
going on, guys?
legends!
I've never seen a cracked reactor. This is interesting.
Well, I figured they might need a light.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
So tell me how you plan to seal this crack.
So first of all, what I want to know is can it be sealed in like think metal plate over it?
That is a possibility, but where would you get the metal to cover the hole and seal it in place with?
I want to check around the place if there is any useful materials that can be used for this.
Go ahead and give me an observation if you would.
You can do that.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
I will help. I think Adam will as well. So.
All right.
Yeah,
so
he has
it's
the
a +2.
flashlight.
All right, so you could tear apart one of these terminals here and use some of the metal from it. But another option would be you can the doors that you pushed open, you could
Mm.
close them and cut them off, and then seal them over the reactor, and that would probably be a much better patch.
Yeah.
That would at least
do
stand
that.
up longer,
We'll
but it
do
would
that.
take longer to implement.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
So,
wouldn't using a welding torch like cutting on the reactor rupture it further?
As long as you don't screw up, you'll be fine.
I have this this overwhelming urge to just get off this ship
I mean-
or release away from the reactor.
we are not fixing the reactor, are we?
Well, the idea was to patch it, right? So you can
So
get
this-
it back online.
Yeah, but that's the.
So the
that's
thing
not
doesn't fry your future offspring when you turn it back on.
Yeah. So yeah.
So it's not a generator. It's a.
A nuclear reactor.
Yeah, it's a nuclear reactor.
Do heavy machinery +3.
What's the +3 for?
Cutting torch and Hana helping.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Haven't-
Maybe a good rule of thumb for people, if it's like radiation, not particles. Assume the reactor has also a flashlight and it shines if it hits you. You're getting dosed.
Yeah, you want to push that?
Yeah.
And get more. So you're at least working on it. Hey, look at that. Amazing. You can do it in quick
This
time if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And quietly, I would say.
Hmm.
So half the time and
If
quietly.
it's.
And make it so we don't have to roll again.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, in
you're
case
sealing
the-
it, so.
I mean,
I mean, you did. I mean, in case something happens with it, I don't know.
In case we find
If we
another
have to come
reactor.
repair the patch later, we could just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I
yeah.
doubt a repair like this will last forever.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So yeah, you're using the door you said?
Yes.
All right. So normally that would take probably at least an hour to get it cut and put in place. So if you half the time, that takes it down to 30 minutes.
Okay.
And then you're saving the other stuff for do this again in the future. So you still have 2 more stunts. Get the job.
So
do it. Oh, half the time. Did the
have the
job
time
half the
quietly.
time. Oh, and quietly, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As quiet as you can use a
Yeah.
cutting torch. All right. So you've got this. This thing is pseudo patched up.
All right.
And it's no longer massively leaking radiation. I do need a air supply roll from everybody, if I could,
All right.
while they work on that.
Please don't
Ugh.
die on me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude.
That
Sean.
thing does scare me.
Yeah, damn.
Oh shit.
I'm just like shining light.
Just shining the light, staring at the radiation.
How'd you get all that extra air in there? What are you wearing?
He's wearing a Mark
35.
35.
Yeah, 35. Can I go somewhere away from this reactor so I can put my not have to
Yeah,
worry
you
about it?
can head away.
Yeah, I'm gonna head. I'm not gonna head too far. I'm not gonna pull a bolt. I'm just gonna go up here. And
I would assume go here.
oh
Place
yeah.
that we already know, plus it's not in direct path of the radiation leaking through open doors. And we could do it together because
Yeah.
buddy system.
Yeah.
Buddy system.
Yeah.
Buddy system.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
I'm a good buddy.
Just
Okay,
to make.
So if I'm up
just to make it
here,
clear.
do I need an air supply?
Yeah, like I said,
Just
once you
through those
cross
doors,
this
right?
door, and
Oh.
those doors are open right now, so you'd have to go through them and close them.
Okay.
Can we easily open and close them and reopen them again? Now that we've
Well, I
don't
mean,
know.
you're fighting the hydraulic system.
oh,
Yeah.
Is
We
there
can do it.
air? Like, so when we shut this off, can I or shut this door off? Can I resupply my air?
You can't refill it, but you can definitely not need it.
Okay.
When we finish turning back on, Hana will just give him her air supply. Like she'll exchange packs because she doesn't need air. So
Oh, sure.
All right.
yeah.
Thank you.
So at this point, you've got it repaired. Sean, if you're going to close that door, I would need either you or Sorensen to do a heavy machinery.
I'll
And
do
then
it.
Hana, who can just close it at her ease.
Yeah, I'll just do it quietly, automatically, and quietly.
Okay, you're gonna go. Well, I think they're trying to leave while you're working on the reactor, though.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Then they will have to.
Sorensen, what's your
Alright.
HM?
5.
Okay, mine's. Yeah, I don't have a point in heavy machinery, so I can't boost.
All right. Let's see what it does.
Yay.
There we go.
Do it quietly.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys get that closed. You don't need your air supply at this point.
Hey, Sean,
Quietly hammering.
What?
Tink, tink.
don't lick the helmet.
Don't lick the
hell?
helmet.
Oh.
Don't ask me why. There was this guy in like in the Corps. Well, 3 weeks later, he was dismissed for lack of getting out of bed because he licked his helmet.
Oh. God damn.
I know, man. Reactor training.
All right.
Hated
So
it.
now somebody needs to contact the reactor to turn it on. By the way.
I can do that.
Hana will help, so plus 3. Let's see, if you're using electronic tools, then yeah, that'll be +4.
If
have
you see a
both.
blue flash, it was nice knowing you. You'll have two.
Okay, so I get a
mods.
+2 mod.
Is that a contact or heavy machinery?
Contact.
Comtech.
Hana has a Seegson and electronic tools, so you can use the electronic tools or the Seegson, and Hana can be using the other one, so +4.
Well, this is a Weyland-Yutani ship. The Seegson tool is not compatible with this ship.
Yeah.
But I thought
Oh,
it's just like a Seegson made like override thing, not necessarily for Seegson devices.
For this specific terminal, it will not hook up to it.
Okay.
Okay, then we'll both just use electronic tools. You have electronic tools, right?
Do not.
Reactor runs on Mac
Oh.
OS.
Okay, then +2.
All right, +2 Comtech.
Oh, I think you're gonna push that.
Yes, I am gonna push that.
That's a lie that everybody knows that runs on DOS.
That's food.
Still runs on DOS 3.1.
Woo. Jeez.
I would see Seegson doing that, you know?
Being a
Like
totally
sit-
different OS that is incompatible. Oh, you brought an RxJ4 instead of
Nah, Seegson would still like pay its it would still do all the financing and balancing on DOS 3.1. Just because it works.
All right, so you're able to type stuff in, and you hear a hum as everything comes online. Some steam shoots out of this pipe here from the cooling system as it comes back online.
Oh no. Don't breathe that.
But otherwise, everything slowly starts to boot up.
You didn't see graphite because there wasn't graphite.
It's impossible for an RBMK reactor to melt. Proceeds to melt down.
She'll say, Hana will say over the comm, reactor is back online.
Can you guys see that light?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was wondering what the fuck is that?
I just looked away and was like, what the fuck is
It's a kind of two-dimensional SpongeBob entity.
that? Oh god. That's
kind of like it's like a sliver of brown. Looks like the pans, you know.
Oh, I just see them as like these orange
Oh,
glowing.
that's oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
great. Oh, okay, we all have our walkies, I think, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys done there? Close it up.
Almost done.
Yep.
Alrighty. So yes, you should now hopefully have lighting. Alright, what is everybody going to do?
Well, prepare to go out again as soon as they sealed that off.
I mean, did they?
Oh,
Did
let's Adam and
they
Bolt
do
want to
it?
chill there. Well, close the reactor doors.
Oh, reclose those doors? Well, they took
Yeah.
one off to patch the thing with.
Yeah.
Mm,
But we can close
Yeah.
the door because the last thing we want is one of those things to start attacking the reactor.
oh yeah. Oh well, redundancy probably holds. You put one of the doors on the reactor, so line of sight. Yeah, should be good.
Hang on a second.
I guess
Yeah,
we're
alright.
tweaking the ship then on our way up, so
Alright, so this door here, to the left here, has a bunk symbol on it.
Alright, well, we don't need that.
Mind opening up the door for us? As long as it's safe.
okay.
It's
Alright,
Are we
pretty,
going
well,
into the bunk room?
pretty tight on air here, so
Hana will quietly open the door. There's supplies. There's going to be supplies in there.
Oh, the door for them?
Yeah.
Well, I think Sorensen and right? You
Yeah.
want to rejoin the party, but your door is closed, is what you're saying?
yeah, that was still the thing.
Oh yeah. God. These lockoffs.
Okay, let's go then. Comment?
Yep. I just had to step away for a second.
What are we looking at, guys? It's like a slumber party, huh?
What's going on?
It's like bugs. I think.
Yeah. This door goes to the
Judging.
crew housing.
Judging from the iconography. Housing. Some sorts.
Are we opening this door?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Weapons pointed, people.
I take
Alright.
If
Camera.
there is screaming teenage girls again, shoot on sight. Fuck's sake.
Shoot it on sight.
I ready my maintainer jacket.
Plasma rifle powered up. That sounds like the that sounds like the line from like a strategy game you build is like plasma
Yeah.
rifle powered up.
Alright, so in the crew quarters, you've got rows of bunks on both sides. It's like a top bunk and a bottom bunk. There is a foot locker at the foot of each bunk that looks like it would be for personal items.
Dang, they
And
put a
then-
whole shoe store in here?
and then as you go in, this middle bottom bunk here seems to have blood splattered on it. But otherwise, everything in this room seems normal.
Is there
Mostly
any? Can I
untouched.
search the footlockers for anything? This one right here.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an observation to search through the whole room. You get a what? Plus 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, observation +4.
Nice.
Wow, excellent.
Nice.
All right, so rifling through the gear, through the different footlockers and stuff, you find like pictures of what would have been the crew. One of the pictures is of a looks like an 11-year-old girl would be your guess. She's got long blonde hair. She does not like. You could try to correlate this picture with the girl you ran into last time, but the change was so dramatic, you're not certain.
But she
Uh,
about 11 or something.
In the picture, you would guess like 11 or 12, and the girl that you guys had run into before would have been 3 years older.
So in character, she looks about 11 or something, 10, maybe 12.
Yeah, maybe.
What was that? The teenage girl we saw. I think she was holed up in here all that time since she got shot down.
So whatever it is,
It's one hell of a stretch.
we need to kill it.
Well, we killed that one already.
You also would find some recreational drugs. Looks like heroin in one of the footlockers.
Oh, yummy.
And then the other thing that you would find in here is another high beam flashlight. Not that anybody needs it at this
Yeah,
point.
I'll take it.
Hana will
Yeah,
take
see, I found another flashlight.
Well, I said I'd take it, but I have flashlights
Okay.
on my suit, so.
Can I inspect? Can I inspect this bunk?
Yeah, again, it looks like it had been slept in. It's got blood splatters on the sheets and the blanket, but there is no body here.
Didn't mean to go over you. All right, if we're clear with that room, then Hana will exit out.
What can I see from the blood? Is it dark? It's been here for a while.
Yeah, it's
or is it-
definitely old. Yeah, you would
Okay.
definitely be able to tell it's old and dried and crusted on there. It's not like fresh.
Well, let's close this one off and move on.
All right, then we'll start sweeping. So this one.
This door also has one of the maintenance logos on it.
Okay. Open it quietly.
All right. And it's the air scrubbers. Has access to the ventilation. By the way, this door on the other side specifically has written on it vehicle bay.
Oh, yes, we will open that one quietly. I believe this is one of the things we were looking for.
Ooh.
All right. So in the vehicle bay, let me copy and paste my SpongeBob lights, as you guys call them. All right, so in here you've got 4 ATVs and 1 Daihotai 8x8 tractor. They're all chained down and locked in place.
This will be most beneficial.
Well, considering this thing is mostly buried, how are you going to get it out?
Yes, and this would be the this door here on this far left side is gonna be like in the sand more than the other areas for this outer lock.
Well, feel free to dig us out, but I don't
And
think
by
this
the way,
is
at this
going
point,
anywhere.
all the doors, since the power's on, are just like a push button. You hit the button and they just slide open now.
Yeah.
What can we
don't need
see?
to overpower
What can
them.
we see from these things here? What is this?
Yeah, so these racks contain various tools like maintenance jacks, bolt guns, cutting torches, extra supplies and repair stuff for the ATVs and the tractor.
Oops.
Anything to fill up air with?
Nope.
All right.
Speaking of air, has everybody still got their helmets on?
Yep.
Alright, can I get another air supply roll?
I thought we didn't need to anymore. Or,
Well, if you have your helmet on, you do.
that's
Why I
right.
said, is everybody wearing it? Because if you're in your suit, then it still applies.
Well, I mean, I mentioned that, provided that the reactor is sealed off,
Oh,
that
You
I
still
have.
have the residual. It's not going to leak anymore, but it will take a minute before it all fades away.
Alright, then that
Can
goes.
you roll mine air, please?
Oh, yes, I can. Characters, bolt, and air. Still breathing strong. But Adam's down to 1.
Can I, from like this vehicle bay, can I kind of pinpoint what kind of ship this is? 'Cause now, so far, I've seen at least where kind of the reactor is. Some earlier area and
Let's
this.
see.
So it's like
It
big
is
areas to
a.
recognize.
Hold on, I need to look at. Where's my? So it would be probably between a Class G and a Class M. And especially based off the bunks that you've seen, you could gather that it had at least a crew of 6, at least.
How many buys were in the medical?
There was 1
Okay. There are
in
still
this
units
bay.
on the
Here,
planet
I'll
there.
do this. I don't know. I think if you're not in the area, you can't see this stuff, right? Even if there's a light there.
Depends how it goes out.
Well, let's move on, I guess.
So what's this door?
Which one? Oh, up on the left. Okay. Oh, did I not add the door there? Awesome. Okay, let me paste a new light. So this door has the cryo symbol on it.
All right. Open it slowly, quietly.
Plasma rifle aimed just kind of over on his shoulder.
So again, you don't need to break into them. They all open at this point fairly easily.
I mean,
Yeah.
does it still yield the same effect of being quiet?
I mean, you hit a button.
Okay.
Press the button, we'll do the rest.
All right. Open the door of the cryo area.
Oh, shit.
All right, so the first thing that would greet you is this pod here has a blood like all up on the inside of it. Like something died horribly, horrifically inside this pod, and it sprayed blood all over the interior.
Holy Jesus. What the hell happened here?
How many times that door?
And that's just at a first glance. So everybody's stress is going to go up a little bit because you weren't expecting to come into cryo and see a blood-filled capsule.
Hey, when Sorensen and I were waiting outside the door for a couple minutes while they were fixing the reactor, could I have removed his stress there?
Yeah, you would have removed a stress there probably because
Yeah.
you guys weren't actively working.
Yeah, and there was nothing killing us, so.
Can you do the stress for me, please?
Yeah. All right, so what do you do when you witness this is the first sight you would see. The second pod right next to it has blood like splattered on the outside, but no one's inside of it.
So
They're all
this is it like an explosion, like from the inside of the cryo that
From one
Your
of them.
guess is, yeah, somebody exploded inside that cryo tube,
and
and the
it
gore is
cracked
all over.
Does it look fresh or old?
It looks old.
Right.
Well,
All the
fuck.
cryo tubes are empty.
Go ahead and give me an observation.
I'll help.
I guess Adam.
Same. I will help.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Who has high observation?
I've got a 7 observation.
Yeah, then +4.
You want me to roll it?
Yeah.
All right, 7 and then +4.
Phew, all right. So, you can't really see anything inside this pod. It's got too much blood caked on it. As you walk around one of the other pods, this one up here clearly has a body in it, but at this point they look like a desiccated corpse.
Ugh.
Like freeze dried.
Yeah.
Great. I think it was so they got shot down. So let's see. That must have been mid-cruise then or something. Is that possible?
Are you sure they were shot down? There is damage to the reactor, however, I've not been able to initially detect any external damage.
Yeah, good point. However, there's more to this ship. It's somewhere between M and G size. So
Can we make a diagnostic check on the cryo chamber?
To like find out the status of them or something.
Find out what was the reason that thing exploded or whatever happened.
So you could do a check, but it's not gonna let you know that.
Okay.
By
it
the way,
goes.
this north door that heads out says locker and shower.
All right. Open.
We're just getting the whole extended tour, aren't we?
well, we gotta do this.
So as the door slides open, you see a locker room. It's got 2 benches on the left, right, and then 2 benches on the other side. And you've got the 8 freestanding lockers. Each locker has a name tag on them.
Are the lockers still locked at the moment?
Yeah, they all have like a little spin dial lock on them.
I see.
Take note of those names. Can I try to read the names on the lockers?
Let's see. Is there designated captain? Probably will want to go through his.
One, two, three, four, 5, and then it was
Johnson, Myers, Cars, 10, and Birch. Sydney, Lars, Campbell. What, Lars? Owen Lars?
All right, then let's see. If we want to open them, what would be what?
heavy machinery to break the lock.
Okay.
Could you
I
use
will
the
You can either
maintenance jack
use
to break it?
the cutting torch or the maintenance jack, yeah.
We'll cutting torch it. I'll help.
By the way, I forgot to have an air supply or a power supply happen earlier, so let me roll that real quick.
All right, I'll help.
I'd
Bolt.
say use the maintenance jack. I wouldn't waste power on the cutting torch.
Yeah, I mean,
All
you can
right.
easily break it open with a
Yeah,
maintenance
just-
jack.
Yeah, I mean that's even what happens in Alien ISO. Whenever you break a door brace, she uses the maintenance
Yep.
jack to break the padlock on it.
Bink! Just smacks
Done.
it. Yep.
Just gives
Should
a
I just
little
do an attack roll?
smack.
Just do an attack with the maintenance jack.
If you want a close combat or heavy machinery, either way with a maintenance jack.
Fight the padlock.
Damn it, guys! You got to roll initiative to fight the padlock.
I take
Watch out, they
I take
push
a-
back.
That'd be
I
stamina.
take Overwatch on the padlock.
There you go. All right. I assume you don't want to have to roll for each padlock.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you break into the lockers, opening them. They're mostly cleared out actually. One of them has like a pair of Nikes in them. One has a jacket hanging up in it. You do find some really nice pilot shades in another one. But for the most part, it's like these are the clothes apparently that they change into after they wake from cryo. The rest was back in the bunk area.
All right. With that taking care, we'll move back down.
Not gonna investigate the shower stalls and stuff.
Nah.
Mhm.
What? We already did an
Oh,
observation.
wow.
We have to do more.
No, so yeah, all the here, I'll move the doors though. I'll just take them off. So yeah, there's 3 shower stalls and 2 toilet stalls. They're all empty and normal. I was just worried that somebody. I was waiting for somebody to be like, "Oh God, I'm scared of what's hiding behind the shower stall."
All right. With that one.
Nothing bad ever happens in the shower as an alien.
Yeah, no.
Nope, never.
Not
I
at
don't get
all.
xeno-tailed. All right, so the door to the left says port. Port airlock and shuttle, like written above it. And the door to the north says galley.
We'll probably go the galley.
Wait, you're saying
Oh,
this door
let's-
has
hold
airlock
on.
and stuff?
Okay.
Yeah, it
let's-
says to port airlock and shuttle.
Okay.
Let's sweep this first.
All right. Open.
All right.
Point my rifle.
And then give me just a second and I can add some more lights.
Can I take off my helmet if we're safe from the
Yeah, you
radiation?
guys are far enough away from the radiation now that it
Okay,
should
I'll
not be a
take
problem.
off.
All right, doing that.
Yep, same.
Does that reset my air supply?
Nope.
It does not reset it, no. You would need to actually go recharge the canisters.
Warning. I'm detecting blood up ahead.
Yes, you are.
Blood scanners online.
Oh yeah, someone had do.
It looks like a stain that got drug through the door potentially.
No one has puppies, right?
Has what?
The ball thingies that fly and
The
scan.
pup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think anybody has the mapping things.
Pups
No.
are
Not even
expensive.
Zoe.
No.
Yeah. Hana will. Oh, dude, those pups are like 50K.
Yeah.
They're not
Yep.
cheap.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hana
they do what
will,
they do, but oof.
Yeah, Hana will open the door and prep with her longsword.
Oh yeah, all right.
Alright, so we're opening this door.
Aiming at the
So
door.
as you hit the button, it takes it a moment, it seems stuck, and then it slides open to reveal a
Oh, well, there.
desiccated, half-burned corpse laying in a bloody pentagram that's upside down.
Jesus
Ooh,
Christ.
cult. We got cult shit now.
Well, one thing is certain: this shit was not just shut down.
Oh my god, black magic is in play.
Oh shit.
So yeah, Adam, you want a observation? +4.
Yeah, sure. Observation +4.
How'd you get the artwork effect of the star and the person
Free assets.
in Roll20?
Yep, free assets and Roll20.
Oh, nice.
All right, I
Nervous
twitch.
twitch, everybody's
Everybody's
stress
stress goes
up.
up.
But that makes sense because you're just getting
Yay.
Yeah,
across
that
a
actually
dead
makes
body.
sense.
All right, so yeah, as you look around, there are the little charging stations for the suits. Each of those actually has a Mark 35 in them, or sorry, a Mark 50 in each of them.
Can I take the air tanks and one of the Mark 35 or Mark 50s?
Technically, you could, yeah.
All right.
Maybe we should like salvage those suits.
Yeah.
We might wanna.
So don't mind me. I'm just gonna get fired.
And the blood on the floor, again, like everywhere else you've seen so far, it's very old and crusted there.
Hmm.
Oh wait, is the
By
you
the
guys
way,
wanna-
this last outer airlock door here, it has a big ass crack in the window there.
A big ass crack.
Correct.
Yeah, so like it's a big spider web. At the very center of the spider web looks like what would be maybe like a 50 caliber round hole.
Holy shit.
Nice.
This
I
is
guess
like
open the door.
This is like Alien meets Lord of the Rings.
So you try to open it, and as it starts to open it, sand starts to spill in, and then it just kind of like stops halfway open. The side is down, buried in the sand.
Perhaps we might not want to open doors that lead into sand.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Alright,
very.
we'll open this one.
Oh, by the way, this door here says shuttle above it.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Then we'll
Let's
start.
Hold
check and
up.
see it.
Can-
Make sure it's. Let's
Can
check
I
and
have
see if
another
we
good
still have the
look at this
shuttle.
body? Can I have another good look at this body? Like, what is it wearing? Is it like naked there or what?
The one on the floor, yeah, it's naked.
Well, anything I can tell from it? How far is decomposition?
Well, I mean, when it was baked, looks like it, like I said, it was on fire. So the half that was burned looks normal. The rest is kind of decomposed. The desiccated look of having dried out.
All right, open the shuttle.
Can I swap the air out for
A different air supply, yeah.
yeah. So what would that make it? Just 2? What I can carry in this or what?
If you're in the hazmat suit, it's only up to 2, yeah. But if you
Alright.
want, you can totally switch suits
No, I'll stick
into
with
one of
this.
the Mark 50s there.
I'll use
Alright.
to top off my current air supply and join the rest.
Gotcha. Alright, so when you open the door to the shuttle, you are presented with another dead body. This one is a skeleton. Looks like it had been completely crisped. On the floor right inside the doorway is an incinerator unit.
Do you guys have motion trackers?
It's a negative.
Hana will pick up the incinerator unit and bring it back.
Are there any reloads for it?
Nope, it's out of fuel.
Oh.
What's the door? In
At the
front is-
top, it's
Mhm.
another
Is-
airlock door, and it's the shuttle door.
I see.
All right, is that openable or has it been ejected?
Yep, you're able to open it, and inside is the shuttle, and it appears pristine.
Ooh,
Hmm.
and look at that, a convenient legend. Just joking.
Adam, can you investigate?
Oh, I cannot drag my token. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I was stuck for a little bit, and then I was able to get it out.
Well, that's a shuttle, all right.
This is indeed a shuttle.
Has no FTL, but is definitely planetfall capable.
Can I
So-
check up on it? Some diagnostics.
Like run diagnostics, sure.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
how
Hana will
can
search
we
for
can we get this thing out of here?
That's the question.
So as you come in, the lights would kick on, and you would see, unfortunately, sand against the viewport there.
Well, short answer. No. Long answer. Let me do a check.
Hell no. That's good.
So what can I tell from the systems here?
Shuttle is fully operational. It has its own internal power supply that's still at probably 90%. So like its own mini reactor type thing that it has. Both cryostasis tubes are fully functional. And it's not FTL capable, but it is planetfall capable. It's specifically designed to be able to, go up to atmosphere and fly around in space. It's not like your sled. It's much better designed for those kinds of in and out of atmosphere and flying around. It just can't FTL.
Okay, so it's really orbiter. Get people from ships to surface.
Yeah, or like if you're out in space, you might fly the shuttle to dock with a station instead of docking in the ship potentially.
Yeah, short distance work. Well, good news. Fully working. Bad news. He gestures to the windscreen.
Yes.
All
We
right,
will
y'all
have
grab shovels.
Well, if that one's done, then we'll go on to this one then.
So this door heads to the galley as well.
Yep. Open.
Let me. All right, and you're greeted with a huge blood splatter in the middle of the floor there.
My flashlight.
All right. You want to search?
So the table in here is covered with like rotten food that is just gone bad. It seems like there's like cups of like noodles, cornbread. It's just all gone bad. Like it looks nasty. If you have your helmets off at this point, it smells nasty.
Oh, damn.
Say what you want about cornbread. At least it's not like this shit.
Nice.
And then the blood in here is all old and stuff.
All right.
Still kind of
and then
tacky, but
if that's
What can I see in the kitchen? Shine flashlight around like that.
so the kitchen looks interesting. There's like some plates broken that are on the ground and stuff. This big box right here is like a giant walk-in freezer. It's got a latch on it. The latch has currently got the little pin in it, keeping it shut. This is a sink down here. This side is like a stove, so they have a full kitchen to cook with. But yeah, it looks like there was some kind of struggle in here, because there's like plates and cups and stuff just like all over the ground. Some of them are broken.
Something was set loose in the caboose.
Well, if we're doing a sweep for them, we gotta check out the second med lab. So open that one.
Are we headed to the bridge, by the way?
Well, yes.
Yes, but we're sweeping the ship as well. So
I don't see the map, so I'm just asking.
yeah, we'll head out this door, back down, and hit the second med lab that we didn't open originally.
All right, so at the end of the hall, the body of the girl that you had fought with, interestingly, looks very, very different from when you left it. What, 9 weeks ago?
Yeah.
It seems to have decayed into this weird black, like mushroom fungal looking
Ew.
spores.
Well, who didn't see that coming based on what happened to Marshall Mathers?
God.
I suggest you do not engage with that.
So real quick, is everybody still wearing their air supply?
Yeah.
I topped it off.
Roll
so...
air supply.
Roll it for me.
Fuck.
Oh, I don't have it.
All right.
Wait, I thought you topped it off.
Yeah. I want to go back again in a bit for that.
But no, I mean, like, you have only 2 rolled. I thought you had 5.
Because his suit can only hold 2.
Yeah, I just topped it
Oh.
off from that one. I didn't swap suits, so.
Oh. Well, in that case, I would have 3
That's-
instead
I
of
think this thing can hold like 2 canisters or some shit. I don't know. Or like small canisters, you know, like it just doesn't fit. You can top it off, but
Poor Zoe is holding the fort.
well, what do you mean poor? She doesn't have to deal with this shit. Oh, hazmat suit is fuck. It's just fucked, you know. Yeah, with that on the floor,
I don't know
I might
why
want to
you
go
guys
back.
didn't take,
Yeah, I might want to get one of the other suits for that shit.
Yeah, because your armor's better too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the armor is better, but I was thinking of, I don't know, just in case there's some other radiation source in the
Adam, can you take a look around here?
around where
Med Bay B.
is that here?
That's
Sean,
south.
did you swap your suit?
I didn't swap suits.
Just
Well,
take
mine-
the canister.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, mine coming with. I'm not going back there
Yeah,
alone.
I'll come with you.
I don't know.
Are you gonna switch to Bolt?
Yes. Now
Yeah.
that we're taking the opportunity, yes, I will swap.
Go back to the bloody airlock and switch suits.
Yep.
All right, Hannah, do you want to investigate the med lab while they switch suits?
Sure.
Also, I want to is there a sense of airflow in this place? Suppose not, or
Yeah, the air scrubbers are back online.
oh man, I'm gonna hold my breath while I swap my suits. In fact, I'm slowly breathing out through nose and mouth as I swap suits.
All right.
Let's see what are the stats on that one again.
5 air.
2 armor.
Yep,
Right?
5 air, 2 armor.
Hell yeah. Can I kind of pack the hazmat up? Just, I don't know, carry it with me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Mhm.
Don't want to leave it behind.
No,
Yeah.
don't want to waste. I could drop it if we need to, but... Yeah. Did you guys see those mushroom thingies?
Yep.
You guys want to?
Looks nasty.
Fuck
We could,
that.
we could wait here and remove some stress.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah,
mean-
let's remove some stress around the giant bloody pentagram and have make
Yeah, I would
corpse.
say you are incapable of reducing stress in this room.
I'm getting out of here. Don't know about you, but
I like the way you phrase that. Yeah, but I'll head with. Actually.
yeah. Maybe we can reduce some stress at the giant pool of blood. Or maybe the blooded bunks.
The kitchen was normal.
Yeah, hey, we can check out the kitchen.
And
I
the
don't know.
vehicle bay.
The vehicle bay. I don't like
I mean, the
sand.
shuttle did have a burnt body outside of it, but
Oh yeah, good point.
When's that gonna mess with anyone really?
Yeah. All right, well, let's check out what your android's doing. Where'd you go?
She's pulling a
Bolt is
bolt.
following
Where'd
the
she
source of
go?
light.
well, the lights are on now, by the way, in here.
Okay.
Yeah, that black ship,
So
that was not on her. A few
I
months
will
ago.
forewarn you. There's a possible biohazard in here.
Oh really?
no shit.
What is it? What do you think?
Let's see, GM. What exactly does it look like?
Which one of the corpses? Huh?
I mean, it's just like the a canister, like that's got the black goo in it. So you know the what, 2 feet high.
Oh, you mean like those things in Prometheus and Covenant? The ampules
Yes.
or whatever? Oh.
Yep.
Wait, there is a
Oh.
canister there, or is it just the
There-
substance
It's in
from-
Med Lab B where Hana went.
Well,
There
where
are
the hell
two
is Med Lab B? 'Cause-
It's to the south. It's down here.
There are 2 ruptured canisters.
Right.
Advisable if you enter, keep your hazmat suit.
Does a regular suit protect against this? I suppose it does, right?
You're in a sealed air environment, so yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Just to be sure.
Yeah, I'll just flip down my helmet and
Still an internal. Yeah. Great. What is a creepy vase thing? That vase.
Far Cry 3? What?
That vase. Oh, what Hannah's looking at.
Oh,
What's
oh
that?
my god. I thought,
Yeah.
Well, you said Voss before, and I'm thinking it's like
Oh,
Far
yeah.
Cry 3?
No.
No,
Vase.
Bella says in like face.
Vase.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh, vase.
A vase.
Oh, fuzz.
Vaza.
So yeah, other than the 3 broken canisters, this lab looks pretty pristine, untouched.
Can we kind of contain that shit or something instead of carrying it around, Hannah? Because that does not look kosher.
Hey, Sean,
What?
what did that woman, well done, is said? Bring something?
What?
Or you could
What?
come and fucking pick it up. I'm not carrying that thing. Look at those creepy ass vase.
As it stands, given that we do not know the corrosive nature of the substance, it would be advisable to leave it here.
Yeah, point
Possibly,
taken.
possibly seal off the door.
Won't be my guess.
All right.
May I get an observation roll from Adam?
All right.
Oh
No
god.
bonuses.
God damn it.
Oh, darn.
Oh shit.
Wow. All right. Hey, do you have nerves of steel?
No.
Okay, so nervous twitch. Everybody's stress goes up one.
Oh my god.
Can I use
But
So
I
my
succeeded.
Adam,
Oh
through
Jesus
the
Christ.
through the ventilation, you hear this echo. It sounds like something like broke open, like a big loud boom, and then you kind of hear like this clatter, and it immediately makes you think of the broken plates in the kitchen.
Yeah, I sort of say, oh shit. I sort of twitch. And oh shit, I heard something in the vents.
Well, it echoed through the
I know, I said I
ventilation of the
heard
ship.
something.
Oh,
I meant
please.
like I heard something coming through. Heard something through the vents. Sounded like plates or something in the kitchen.
It would seem that another person on board has been infected with whatever pathogen.
Oh, lovely. The vents, huh?
Does anyone have a motion tracker?
Nope.
Yeah, I asked that earlier, but nobody answered.
Because I don't think anybody has one. I think Zoe does, and she's not here.
God damn it! She should have
Alright,
given
then.
us a. You should have given us a tracker.
Yeah. Close the door off, and I guess we're gonna start making our way to the bridge. Just get ready to be ambushed.
Sorensen is pointing his rifle at the air vent here.
Oh, the one straight ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll let's work in pairs on keeping eyes on these things. I don't like that sound. Judging by that creepy ass girl. Something is climbing around or doing whatever.
All right, so you guys are heading north again?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, so, boop, stop there.
Okay.
Bring Sean up. Oh,
Wait, is that
Sean will
my
bring Sean up.
flashlight? Oh, there it is.
Left your flashlight. Oh my god.
I don't have a
I dropped.
flashlight.
No,
I'll drop
the
it. Alright.
flashlight goes out.
So as you make your way up the hallway, you see this hideous thing step around the corner.
Oh my god.
It's walking around kind of like almost like an ape, like a great ape or a gorilla, where it's like kind of walking on its knuckles and stuff. It's got elongated arms. You guess that it might have been human once, but if it was, it sure as shit is not anymore. It does seem to have ripped remains of some kind of like flight suit on it, but they're very ripped up and ruined from whatever transformed what might have been a person into this thing that's clearly alien. And we're gonna roll initiative. Or well,
Oh boy.
We get stressed.
yes, everybody's stress goes up.
Initiative dice, or do you have this?
Wait, teacher, we have
Yeah, I'll
homework
do.
tonight.
What's that?
You know, he asked if we got stressed. It's like, wait, teacher, don't we have homework tonight?
Yeah, that.
No, yeah, you definitely. Oops, I showed it just so I could hide it. Go me.
I mean, it's just
Deal.
kind of like a callback to a joke Lux made once. It's like, you're like the kid who reminds the teacher we have homework.
Yep. God damn.
All right, so it gets to react
All right.
first.
I already raked up 4 stress
Can
so
you
far.
can you give me?
I'm not on the turn
Yes.
initiative.
Oh, how did I miss you? Oh, because you're hiding under the light. I added the light. That's supposed to be Sean.
Alright, well, I'm right here. Alright.
Okay, there. Now let me re-add you.
Okay.
And that was an 8. Does anybody want to switch before we...
I got a plasma rifle, so I don't know what Hana has.
Hana
for
has
it.
a sword.
Yeah.
Last I knew, anyway.
If you want to switch, I'm
Um,
fine. If you want
you
to
can
switch, I'm
switch.
fine with that.
You can switch with me.
Yeah, that sounds like a better idea. I'll switch with Sorensen.
Okay, then I can take a piss in real life. See
Mission accomplished.
All right.
So Sorensen and Bravo will swap places, we said,
Mhm.
for initiative.
Yeah.
And that's it, I assume, right? That's gonna
Yep.
change it up.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so it's gonna come in and it's gonna charge at Hana here, who's in front. And it's gonna reach for you with its gross elongated hands. And that is this many base dice. Alright.
I'll
So
block with the.
you
Chinese
do have your
blade.
hazmat suit, so that's 1 armor, right?
I
Wait, you
will-
don't want to try and hazmat suit before you use your turn blocking?
Yeah.
Because if you can ignore the 1 damage it would deal with your suit, you don't need to block.
Oh, okay. So it's armor first, and then okay. Then I'll just do that for the next one then.
Okay,
so much
so
armor.
yeah,
What is a Chinese longsword?
A sword.
it's exactly that.
Sean,
I mean,
just look it up.
the stats, or for what?
For like a bladed weapon or something. It's obviously homebrew. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's cool. So
Well, I also specialize in it, so that's
Yeah, that adds extra dice
so
and the massive
what
strength.
about
and
your armor? How's it high?
it tries to grab onto Hana, and its fingers don't seem to be able to get a good grip on the suit. So Hana, it's your turn. I assume you attack back with the sword there.
Yeah, I will.
You got quite a few successes already,
Yeah,
so
I'll put the yeah. Well, that all works out then. Then in which case, let's see. The close combat stunts are. Let's see. I will knock it to the ground and put the extras into damage.
so that's
And-
4 damage.
Oh, dude, you could trade initiative scores with him. Does that mean you could take its double successes or whatever?
No, you swap with one of its initiatives.
Oh, okay.
Back again.
Yeah, it takes effect next turn though. So
Oh.
How are we doing?
It tried to grab Hana, and then
Oh.
she slashed at it with her sword.
and I'm gonna save my fast action for when
She's going.
it'll be going after me again. So
She's going all kung fu on him.
Ah!
or yeah, I saved my fast action, so let it go again. So yeah,
Okay.
she did 2, 3, 4 damage to it total, and then
And knocked it down. Alright, so on its turn, it jumps back up very quickly. And it is going to... try to grab you again. Alright, so roll your armor. Wow. 1 for 1 every time. Alright, Sean.
Plasma
well, actually, in that
rifle
case, can I just do a block with it as well? See if I get a counter off.
No, you used your armor, it blocks it.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
I'm gonna save my one action to block, and I'm just gonna shoot it. plasma
All right.
rifle. And I gotta roll power, and oh, I didn't burn through the power for once. Finally. So, yeah, I just. Oh fuck!
All right.
4
Nice.
damage to
So
him.
that's 4 damage.
Yep.
All right. Sorensen.
I'll be right back.
Aim the heavy
Kill him
pulse
dead,
rifle. Yep. And go full auto on his ass. Right. Is there what's the modifiers again on that? It's always
2.
too. I got 2. Full auto. Come on.
Ooh. All right. Roll your resolve your panic.
Do you have nerves?
Yep.
Okay. But you
It's
can still
just
get a tremble.
wait. For rolling panic, is it just that one or just the total I have?
Just hit that.
No, hit the panic button.
Panic.
All right. So
Oh,
you keep
very
it
nice.
together.
3.
All right.
Okay.
So
And I
all
got
damage or
all of it is damage, and I also got machine gunner, so I get no stress from firing full auto.
nice. All right. So you shoot it full of rounds, and it looks like it's bleeding severely. However, it is not fully down. Adam's turn.
All right, I'm just gonna aim and fire.
Okay, remember you're in engaged range, so that is a negative to your aim and fire. Aim
Yeah,
makes
that's why
it
I'm
a
aiming to
yeah.
counteract the penalty. Wouldn't it be engaged with just Hana though?
It's right next to both of you.
Oh. I can only be engaged with one target.
But is a gun affected and ranged?
Hey, look at all that stress paying off. And that's armor piercing, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's an Eva pistol.
All right. So you shoot it.
I'm back.
And you tear it apart.
Ooh, nice job, Adam.
Sorry, what was that?
I said nice job. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh, I
just-
killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you killed it.
Sweet.
Don't forget about the full auto.
Yeah, I mean everybody helped.
Everyone did their part.
Fun, I
Except
got
for
the killing
me.
blow, so glory goes to me.
I just didn't get to you yet, Bolt.
It got lucky it died before
He
it got
gave
to
me
you.
+1 stress up.
Yes.
Can I use my signature item to remove the stress?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright. Cool.
Yeah, good point. Actually, I'm doing that too.
Oh yeah, I'll
Shame.
do it too. So
That was
it's
my
4.
signature item.
Your stress is 4?
My stress would be 5, but I use my signature now, so.
Does the thing where she, pushes the blade out, the blood goes, off the thing, and then she just sheaths the sword slowly.
That makes me think of the XCOM 2 animation for the, I think, Ranger with the sword, where after they kill an alien with a sword, they sort of lift it over their shoulder and then suddenly
And then
slide it
sheath
into the
it.
sheath. Yeah.
That, and by the way, well, one thing to note with that comes as very fluid and very, elegant and human, unlike her social programming.
You don't say. Jargon.
I believe it has expired.
Enemy down.
Yeah, it's full of holes. It's not moving anymore.
Then we'll head up, and this is to bridge, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
God damn.
It's the same. Is that the mother? And that's
Correct. That door goes to the mother, and the door up goes to the bridge.
All right. Open mother.
All right. And of course, it requires you to unlock the key card to unlock the door.
Wait, where are the other tokens? Where'd Joe go?
Oh, here, I'll move you. Give me a second.
Oh,
We're leaving you, man.
yeah, fuck you.
Let's see. It's a heavy door. Can I use the same stunt to open it? With the heavy-
It needs to be Comtech to be opened.
All right.
No way to cut through it with a cutting torch?
Adam.
You could. That would be different than the other one, which was all maintenance jacks.
Adam, you want to? I can assist.
Yep, I'll Comtech it open. I'll try.
And yes, there are bloody footprints on the floor.
Sure.
How much of a mod am I getting? 2 from your...
One for my electronic tools. One for me. Anyone else want to help? I guess +2.
All right.
And resolve your panic.
Oh,
That's
Nine. Do you have nerves of steel? I don't remember. I think I asked that already.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
All right,
That's just
so
drop items. So I
as
guess
you,
I drop the tools while I'm working on them.
Yep. So you get it open, but the sight inside startles you enough that you drop the electronic tools and they fall through the grating in the floor.
Through the black hole.
Yep.
Can
All right.
I have the ability to try to grab them?
Sure. I'd say a -2 though.
wait,
'Cause
what
you didn't
happened to
expect
them?
Adam to drop it.
What happened to him? Why is he rolling that?
Yeah. So they don't fall through the floor.
Oh.
So they start to fall. Hana, without even looking away, just grabs all like Deckard and Blade Runner and pulls it back up. Do you believe this one is expired?
Yeah, that person is definitely dead. They look like they had been stabbed
Ooh.
or something through the back and out the front. They were sitting in the mother chair, so there's like blood and gore all over the little access terminal there. It's actually crusted into the keyboards and on the screen.
Oh, we got the whole ship map now.
I am back in action, boys and girl.
All right, then let's see. Is there the captain's key card on them or in the slot, as it were?
It actually is like the second in command.
Okay.
Oh, this is a ship you posted the other day.
It sure is.
Nice.
I was working on it for the campaign, but like I said, it can be used by for like any scenario.
But yes. Well then, I guess let's work on getting access to Mother.
So a quick glance will let you know that this input terminal is completely useless. The amount of blood and gore that is caked in and soaked in has rendered it like you can't hit the keystrokes properly and get them to work.
Okay.
Ah,
What
All right,
about?
well, I guess we'll head to the bridge.
I'm glad I don't see that keyword in real life. That would give me +1
Let's see.
stress.
And is this where the flight recorder is, and near the Mother's Banks, or is it in the bridge?
It would be on the bridge.
Okay. And yeah,
Let's
we'll-
go.
Can you guys go through that door, or do I need to move it?
No.
Yeah,
Okay, hold on. Sorry, let me move it.
let me in.
I didn't know if that still applied when I turned dynamic lighting off.
Okay, yeah.
What door?
There you go. The door is moved. You can get in the
Right.
bridge.
What door?
To the bridge.
This one right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
There was a
I
little
had to move
invisible wall.
the physic. Yeah, I had to move the invisible wall.
Oh, God, dude, I'm having a glitch with my character token where I click to drag the token, but it moves my camera. So I gotta delete and re-add. Fucking
Oh,
delete. No, it's
all right.
God damn it, it's a roll 20 problem, of course.
Wait,
Oh,
where'd my
Fix it.
flashlight go?
you don't need it.
Okay, thank God.
I
thought
revealed the whole
left it.
map.
I thought I left it behind again.
No, I removed them because yeah, I also removed all the other lights if you noticed. Because we don't need them anymore. You guys have explored the whole ship. How did that work for everybody but Wolf? Because apparently it did not work for him very well at all.
I love the mechanic. It's really good.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it worked okay for like exploring a new unknown area.
Oh,
yeah, I
yes.
liked it.
It's
It would be fine if I had a better laptop.
Gotcha. Zoe, was it horrible for you since you weren't in the scene? Reckless,
Yeah.
you're muted. What
Oh,
were you able to see anything, or was it just black the whole time?
Yeah, I can see everything that was going on, like the same as they saw.
Oh, okay. Because I wasn't sure if you could see like what they saw and stuff. So
Yeah, I can, like all the it was black and then they need to use the flashlight. It was pretty cool.
okay, yeah. Like I said, I didn't know if you could see like what their tokens were seeing and stuff. So I was worried that
Yeah, I
that
can
might
see
have
it.
been really bad for you. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's really this is an aspect that's really hard to test. Like I can click on a token and you can hit Control L to see what they see, but I
Mhm.
don't know what they see in relation to other characters. So, yeah. All right, anyway, that was a fun experiment. Sorry it did not go well for you, Wolf.
It's okay. Next time.
All right, so yeah, you've got the bridge here. Everything is online, of course, since you got the reactor patched. So what are you guys trying to do in here?
Get the flight recorder.
get
By the way, this
recorder.
right here is the captain's chair. Would be the captain's chair. This is the pilot's seat, and then these are just like different comms weapon systems.
Hana and Sean are gonna fight over the captain's seat.
There's only one captain here.
And it's Captain Sean Bravo.
Yep.
You were an
It's not-
administrator.
It's not your ship. I think you're not the captain.
By the way, somebody, because I don't know, where is that plaque that says like the name of the ship and shit at? Like normally, like on the Nostromo, where would it have been at?
I think there's artwork of the Nostromo that would kind of tell you that. Oh, where is it? So spacecraft. So on the Nostromo is on a picture of the Nostromo is on page. It's 2 pages. It's on 184 and 185.
Well, no, because there's that metal plaque that has like the information. Remember
Yeah, well,
that's somewhere
I know
inside the
I know it's
Nostromo.
on the bridge. I know it's on the bridge because I remember you see like a bit of it.
Okay, so anyway, you would see that plaque. It would be the USCSS Prism. It's a Weyland-Yutani Corporation ship, and the captain is, or was rather, where am I listing
Oh
names?
yeah, you got
It was
the
Captain Myers.
you got the little plaques as well for the seating arrangement.
Yeah. So Myers was the captain. Their pilot was Johnson. Sydney was a navigation officer. Lars was a weapons specialist. And by the way, this ship did come equipped with weapons. It had orbital mines and a light railgun.
Could we salvage the railguns and put them at our base?
The railgun is currently buried in the sand.
Oh, never mind that.
Let's just see if we can get anything from this thing except hallway lighting.
Does this ship have... I don't see it on the map, but... well, in that case, I take it doesn't have an armory?
It does not have an armory, no.
Damn.
Can I run diagnostics on?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a Comtech if you would.
Can we relieve stress?
Yep, this room is pristine and untouched.
Hana will assist with the
So
contact.
reduce it with 1.
So +2 with the tools.
Do you reduce
Okay.
1 or 2 stress?
How much?
At least 1.
Okay. Oof. Gotta push that one. One. Yeah.
Hey, all right.
I just kick it.
Yeah, you're like, come on, piece of shit. So you get a quick heads up display. Weapon systems are currently offline. The reactor is in a critical state. It recommends immediate dry dock repairs to
Yeah,
assess the reactor.
Servicing at your authorized Apple buyer.
Yes. It also, the other information you would get, it is all the engines and thrusters and everything are still 100% fully operational.
Bird has wings.
The air supply is, the air scrubbers are online and functioning. All life support systems are active. It does note that one of the cryopods is offline in the crew cryo deck.
That much we've seen, yeah. All right. Gonna make sure external hatches are closed. I want to see if I can spin up the engines. Not give
Okay.
thrust yet, but
Want to try and get this thing out of the
I
sand?
want to try to get this thing out.
All right, so that'll be a hard piloting roll.
So we can prepare
So
this is
to
-3.
get the shuttle
That's what I
back.
was born for.
He's like, this is the moment of truth.
You got no.
Negative.
Sean places a hand on his shoulder. You got this, good buddy. You got this.
Sorensen spits on his hands and rips together.
Give him
Grabs
a
the
command,
controls.
Sean.
Spits on.
Oh wait, can I give him a command boost for this?
Yeah.
No, you're not in combat.
No, we're not. Yeah.
All right, a -3 on that one.
Somebody punch somebody so we can get into
Oh, I
combat.
got a point of piloting. I could boost him.
Yeah, you could help
Yeah.
if he
Okay,
wants your help.
Yes.
Because you wrecked
Like-
the other ship.
Yeah.
Well,
he
he's
just
behind the wheel at this one.
he just looks at Sean. He's like gestures, take a seat. You know, like to the co-pilot seat.
Yeah.
Let's do this, buddy.
The only reason Sean crashed is because he was drunk and high and he was falling asleep. Other than that, he's not a bad pilot.
He was to all ends of the spectrum.
You guys saw that video I posted right where the guy fell asleep and wrecked his car.
Why are you rolling Comtech again?
He
Oh
was at
no,
all
that's
ends of the spectrum.
what you had. That's right. When people
All
start
right.
to type and then it goes away, I think somebody rolled again.
Oh, I didn't.
All right. So that's a -2 with his help. All right.
Yeah, -2 since you're getting help.
All right. I give him some directions on what to watch, what to monitor. Let's do this.
Hey, the one necessary success.
I could have pushed twice anyways. But yeah.
All right, so yeah, you start hitting buttons, getting it going. The entire ship vibrates and shakes really badly for a moment, and then hopefully everybody made their way to a seat of some kind before he pulls this out of the sand and actually up into the air. And it is airborne. The viewports, you see sand run off of them, so you can see out of them, and you actually see a Daihotai tractor driving up towards one of the mines as you get into the air.
Oh, bullocks.
Is that one of ours?
It is.
Is it Zoe?
Might want to try to radio Zoe.
Yeah, I'll get on my
Well-
suit radio. It's like, Zoe, you there?
Yeah,
There's-
Captain.
There's a tractor driving out around here heading to the mines. Are you going on a little joyride?
Oh yeah, I'm driving towards the mine.
Oh, gotcha. What you doing there?
Checking. Just wanna check if the Joes are working alright.
Good idea.
Well, don't be alarmed. We got this thing out of the sand, so it's us.
Wow.
And yes, you would see the ship
it's
hovering in the
dust
air.
storm.
Yeah, basically, all the sand would make a dust storm from this thing that slides off it as he pulls it out and straightens it.
Were we able to
Those
get the flight recorder out of it?
beautiful, beautiful fetal thrusters.
Well, at this point, it's in motion. So, do you want
At
to
this point,
eject the
it's
flight
somewhere in
recorder?
the ship, and we've got the ship.
Do you have to eject it, or can you just pull it? Because I
Yeah,
don't
you'd
feel
have to
I don't.
do a comtech to eject it.
Yeah,
to
but like
remove it.
not an emergency eject like Nostromo does to the flight recorder before self-destruct.
Okay, Adam, you want? I'll help with your comtech. So
Sure, I'll get that flight recorder out
Meantime,
of here.
can I put this in one of the warehouses, or is it way too big for that?
So it's 69 meters from
Nice.
nose to tail. Oh my gosh, Adam, do you want to push
Jeez,
to
I'll
get the flight
push.
recorder out?
Yep.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh, all right. Well, resolve your panic.
Mm.
You might want to go for that.
Hey, good
nose.
job. Kept it together. All right, so yeah, you're able to eject the flight recorder. It is 100% mobile now. I would say do it without needing to roll again.
I mean, as mobile as an Osborne laptop was. So.
yeah, Hana just like every time she grabs it and she just holds it with one hand like it's nothing.
Oh, they're not that heavy, are they?
No, they're
All right.
really bulky.
I mean, the one.
So yeah, you'd
I
have to
filled was
set this
big.
down on the landing pad.
Yeah, I'll go for that then.
Okay, so one more piloting roll to land it. It's not a hard one anymore.
All right.
Ooh.
Hey. Nerves of Steel can only make
Six.
that keeping it together.
So you
Again,
like
it
this one,
rattles a
kinda.
little bit. It's not been flown in 3 years. You do have an alarm thing that comes off that says detecting air pressure breach on port airlock. And that's where
Yeah.
that hole was in the wall.
Yeah, I silenced the audible alarm on that one for now.
Yep, I know. I'm not going into space. Shut up.
Yeah.
All right, so you fly it and land it back on. Come on, move my player ribbon. Land it on the landing pad here. I'm back at good old Devil's Peak. And as you land, the starboard engine, it like gives out and just kind of putters. So you do jolt to a landing. Just as that engine kind of kicks out because of some kind of damage to it.
I bank a little bit, roll a bit, like port side, reduce thrust on the other one. Just hope that estimate that the landing gear will catch us from this.
It does, yes.
Yep.
With your extra successes, you definitely land it properly, but there is that little jolt because the engine on that
Oh,
the starboard side goes out.
well, she's behaving pretty well for being dead and buried for 3 odd years. Touchdown, people.
So Zoe, are you gonna continue to the mine or are you gonna come back?
Well, I'm already at the mine.
Well, you are on the way to the mine. I mean, all the stuff you were doing was taking place while
Uh,
they were doing their stuff, so...
Yeah, I'll continue.
Okay, you continue out to the mine?
Mhm.
Cool.
Trying your cooking techniques.
Everyone,
Some
if
recipes.
I may suggest, I believe you should decontaminate. I will work on getting the working Joes to isolate out the contaminants on this ship. If
Good
that's
idea.
What do you reckon we should do about the dead alien?
all
we can-
all biological life forms should be put into quarantine.
Let's say burn it, destroy it.
Wait.
Fuck that shit.
That's our leverage against Titani.
Okay, put in a fucking freezer.
By the
Yeah.
way, that's where it was. You
Yes.
would notice, like, as you leave the bridge, you would notice that the freezer door has been like smashed off its hinges from the inside out.
Oh, that explains a lot.
They locked it in there.
All
Basically.
right, we're gonna need to contain that, but for fuck's sake, do it away from everything else. Also, we gotta check all the seals on this thing and fix that hole on port side airlock.
That's another thing that I will be assigning the working Joes to do.
That will be what?
Order 66.
Executive Order 966. And yes, I know that was from Chariot, but I just had to.
Execute Order 1776.
Tosses all the tea overboard.
So yeah, Hana will, as she goes out, she'll go back to security, and she'll instigate orders to the working Joes to one immediately start working on repairing the reactor, at least make it so it's not going to go critical at the minimum. Two, collect the samples and put them into freeze quarantine in an isolated area that only authorized personnel can get to. So security and Captain Bravo.
Fix the holes.
Yeah, and then start repairs. But priority one, making sure the thing doesn't go director. Priority two, clear out and contain biological contaminants, and then 3, start repairing the ship.
Yeah, I want to take a look at an engine.
Yeah, by the
Spun
way,
it.
if you step outside and you take a look at it now that you can see the whole thing, the port side is full of holes from like rail guns. Not all of them went through the hole entirely. Again, the one breach was specifically in that port airlock door, and then the starboard engine definitely has a bunch of looks like chunks of debris that had gotten in it from something having been blasted near that area. And then also at the back of the ship, right where the reactor would be, is another hole, and you can only guess that's what went in and cracked the reactor.
Well, looks like the Whalen Yutani story holds up. Definitely railgun holes right there. Whatever the fuck they were doing. I don't even know what the hell it was. That's why they shot him down. Like, you think they stole those things, or the creature they locked it up?
If I had to make a hypothesis, it seems that there was some type of contaminant on board that mutated the crew. That creature is possibly a result of one of those said mutations. It was very strange that we ran across several variants. If it was one singular viral strain, it could have similar effects upon all the crew.
Well, it must be why the company shut it down then. Maybe they were trying to make a quick score. Thought they could get away with it, fucked them over, and the company ended it. But why leave it out here? Didn't they give a rat's ass? They don't want it. Stay put. I mean, if you think about it, if they go through all the trouble to hunt them down, shoot
Well,
them
honestly,
down, why leave all the evidence there? I mean, company's well equipped to deal with that. Just doesn't add up, does it?
does not.
Oh well, she flies pretty well. Good VTOL thrusters. Just a shame of the holes. The droids can fix it. Do they speak Banshee?
It's like Hana is, but is fluent in over 6 million forms of communication.
What? You got a gold-plated ass too. You just got a red arm. In any case, it was a
There
good
was
day.
actually one owner that did have a fetish for C3PO. I did not understand at the time. I still don't. He was also into this thing called pegging.
It's a
Let's
what?
leave this. Let's leave this at not understanding. For I bury myself in this ship forever. Monsters, blood. I don't care. I got to fly some awesome shit today. I'm gonna get some water, maybe a beer.
That would be a good idea.
Sean, are you gonna call back the Weyland-Yutani lady?
Well, she wanted what I want to do, and this time I'm going to consult with the group so certain people don't say you're a terrible commander.
Oh.
What I'm going to
No,
do?
no, no. So they're
is-
like, you are an unfit for duty officer.
I have 2 people telling me that, and although I couldn't
Hold
give, although
up
I
a
couldn't give
second.
her what?
How do we get there actually? To the ship? Did we
What ship?
fly over? Did we drive?
You can either have flown or driven. Either
Oh.
way, there is something out there that somebody's
Yes.
gonna have to go pick up.
Well, let's say we
Unless
just...
you just want to leave it out there.
Hana
let-
will does make one of the Joes to get the take one of the craft from the ship, since the vehicle bay is no longer under sand.
Correct, and all of those tractors and ATVs were fully functioning.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
just get
so-
get one of the Joes in an NR9 and send them out there.
Well, no, 2. One drives the
Oh,
other. And then
right.
Yeah, but what did we arrive with?
What?
Fly everyone or?
Yeah.
I assume you would have flown everyone because
Yeah,
that
well,
fits the
fuck that.
most.
I'm coming along. I'm not letting any one of those plastic asses.
So
fly
what
that
you
thing
should
back.
do is you should drive the ATV then and just hook it up to the sled and fly back with
Oh,
both.
that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Wait,
well,
what?
yeah,
Question.
that's what I'm doing. I'm just loading it on when I get there and fly back.
Why are you flying back?
Well, we still get
Because
the
they left
lifter.
the sled out there.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how you would have gotten there in the first place.
Yeah.
We just skipped that step.
All right. Well, Sorensen's getting ready for that. I mean, topped off some water, I guess, canteen and all that.
Yeah, but anyway, what I was saying was in terms of
Mm.
we now have a ship that we could theoretically fix up and use to go after the pirates. The Weyland-Yutani woman wanted, and not correct me if I'm wrong on this, but she wanted the flight recorder.
She wanted you to find
Shaw.
her.
Yeah, she just wanted the ship, I think.
So
She said, "Find my ship and we'll talk."
Well, Sean, consider this. Don't call me crazy just yet. We got a ship that's got potential FTL capability.
Oh, by the way, it does. It's actually so normally a G has what FTL of 20. This one actually has upgraded FTL drives to be M-class style of 12.
Oh. So, I looked at it. It looks like it's got a pretty good modification on the FTL. I reckon it's like 12 or something. What if we nope the hell out of here?
Sean just kind of like looks up and then there's like a grin.
Just as a
a
consideration,
slow
because
grin
it
appears
is a very valid option right now.
Yeah.
Considering, I mean, here we are sitting ducks for the pirates. Out there we would be sitting ducks for the company. Pick your evil. Just
So,
saying. I'm gonna get the lifter back. I'm gonna get an attractor and maybe mull that over, I guess.
Yeah, that's not a bad option. I'm not saying
Hana
I'm not
gets-
and then Sean's like looking around. I'm not saying I'm set on it. I'm saying that is an option, a good option, but we gotta weigh all our options before reaching a verdict.
Right. Maybe we can keep the ship. Who
Yeah.
knows? Maybe just care about that freaky black stuff and the beluga thingy and
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's what they want. I mean, what's a ship to the company? You
Here,
know?
we left a free alien corpse in it just for you.
Oh, whatever it was, they went through all the trouble to chase them down, shoot them down. It has to be that, you know? Like they were
Cowboy?
just like we checked the logs. We know who these people are. None of them are like great scientists or something that went sold some IP to another company. Like they didn't go to LaSalle or anything that we know. Must have been that. Well, I bet the company is shilling a lot of money out. Or I don't know. Maybe we can get the ship out of this. Either willingly or not, we have to consider it because it's an option.
Cowboy wanted to say something.
What?
You wanted to say something to us.
I'm pretty sure I was saying that I was like saying this time I'm consulting with a group so certain people wouldn't accuse me of being a bad leader. We can weigh our options
Greater
together.
Bravo. They've begun repairs on the reactor. Also, the bodies are slowly being moved into storage. I suggest we put extra care to make some redundancies for the facilities they'll be in. We do not want to get taken. We do not want to have one point of failure with the power. It could be bad.
With the reactor on the ship?
Good idea.
No, with the biological samples, the body.
So
Well,
Joe's
think-
working on the reactor.
Yeah, and they're securing the bodies. They can't get infected, so it's the most logical.
Make sure they scrub themselves down, though.
I want to supervise the fixing of the reactor.
You may.
I shall.
Well, in any case, I'm getting one of these tractors and I'm gonna drive out there, get the lifter back.
Yeah, and and let's see when it's been confirmed that the reactor on it is gonna lock off the second metal bay, seal off the vents, everything else, make a contained environment.
Yeah,
But no-
speaking of sealing, are you gonna have the Joes scrub this ship of all the gore?
Yeah,
Since it's full of dead bodies.
yeah, you're gonna have all the dead bodies, including the neomorph, gonna be put on ice.
Okay.
And they're going to be put under high-end security that only me or Bravo can access.
Okay.
And Baker, right?
Yeah. Becker, Adam's pretty much Sean's second in command, so I mean he's got access.
Yeah, given the potentially extremely dangerous nature of the Black Goo, that room's just going to be sealed for the time.
Yes.
We can figure out a method of getting it out there, because don't know what it will do with synthetic life, so probably nothing, but best to be safe.
All right, plan then, I guess.
And Sean, do you reach out to Wei and just you're telling them that you found the flight recorder but not the ship, or?
Well, what I wanted to do is, I asked you if they, what she said she wanted, and you said something about a flight recorder.
She specifically said to find her ship.
Then just tell her that to begin with, and we can then delay it.
Well, we need to have a plan in action so you guys aren't blaming me for poor leadership. I'm serious, because we have.
I know.
It's getting kind of annoying. So.
Well, yes, Hana's basically going to stay, just delay things with them as long as possible so we can assess things.
All right. Well, in that case, that's what I'm going to do. So, I am going to.
Yeah. Stall.
Well, hold on. Do we at least, tell you what. Do you think we should get the flight recorder out and then like me present it and say say it as proof that we did find the ship?
We could like give it that, but then just like say that there was no way in hell it was going to be able to start up again because of all the sand it's buried in and the damage.
I'd suggest just say we found it, and then we're working on getting a expedition underway.
Yeah.
An excavation team.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, in that case,
Slow the story way down.
yeah. So
Yeah.
in that case, I will hail Lisa or Evans or Lisa Evans.
Yeah, Alyssa Evans.
Oh, Lissa? I thought it was Lisa.
Lissa, Lissa.
Interesting. Never heard that name before. I'm guessing it's short for Melissa.
Yep.
Called it. So then I'm going to hail.
Call her
hail-
Lisa.
This isn't a Bob situation.
Well, and do you want to piss off the person that you're trying to placate as well?
Yeah, no way in hell.
Nobody
Bob,
will
you
be
don't
called.
care if you piss off. Like, you don't
I'd like
need
some,
anything from him. He's not going to stop pirates from killing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he raises the prices, so what? I'll just go and live off soda and candy bars.
Now, if I were you, I'd comb my hair and put on some scented candles, you know.
Oh, you're talking
All right,
about, like,
so when you call her this time, she's definitely awake and dressed. She looks pretty again, not all sleepy and grumpy. She's like, I trust that this call has value to it this time.
and then Sean like waves the flight recorder. You can say that.
Is that
God
what
damn
I think it is?
Well, I thought we were. Well, hold on a sec. I thought we said we were going to give the flight recorder.
No, we were going to say we found it.
Oh, okay. Never
We found
mind.
Oh,
we
yeah.
found the ship.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
why.
I got that confused.
Yep.
I'm back.
I will let you redact.
Thank you. So I'm going to say it's like, well, good news. We did find the ship, but we haven't. We're slowly but surely getting an excavation party put together because it is buried deep.
Can you are you able to verify the name of the ship?
We haven't been able to get inside it yet. It's
Okay,
very-
well, markings from the outside. I mean, how do you know it's my ship? How do I know that you found what I'm looking for?
because you told out of character. Did
Sorensen fly over.
Okay, out of character, I'd say you should at least tell her the name so that like she knows we found it.
Well, what I was going to say
Because you
is,
could say you found a Weyland-Yutani ship, but that doesn't mean anything to her.
well,
Yeah, so I think we need to at least tell her the name of the
well, how would I
ship.
phrase
Yep.
that?
Well,
There was
you did aerial recon and could be spotted.
there was aerial recon,
Right.
and it did a brief signal
Yeah.
boost, which was like an SOS distress signal.
Yeah, well then that's my answer.
Very weak, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, and you let her know it was the US CSS Prism.
Yes.
And you see this look of like girlish delight go over her face and said, please verify it's the Prism.
It is the prism.
Thank God. I'll reach out to you as soon as I have more information. And she ends the call.
Well, that went well.
Well, we're stalling pretty good.
Yeah. So then I'm gonna radio Baker and just kind of tell him to get in touch with the others. And so I was like, Baker, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Just got off the line.
How'd the call go?
Just got off the line with Miss Evans. She's delighted that we found the ship, but I didn't go into the whole 9 yards with the details.
Okay, that's good. So we kept it hidden for now. That can
Yeah,
at least
what I
put
told her,
us in
what I told
control
her
of the
is
situation.
I told her that we found her ship and that it's buried deep in the goddamn desert, and we're putting an excavation team in. We're slowly, I quote, we are slowly but surely putting an excavation team together.
All right,
So,
good excuse.
I bought
I'll
us a
fill in the
little
rest
bit
of
of
the
time.
team.
They're going to need to get to Devil's Peak because it's not as easy as driving to the mall, but driving to Walmart. But But I mean, at the very least, we got some time to discuss options.
Formulate a strategy for when they arrive here.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
So,
I'll
just
fill in the
just
rest
relay
of the
the
team.
info to the others, because no way in hell am I going to go track.
Oh
one
yeah,
down.
you got it. I'll fill in the rest of the team about the situation.
All right, good shit. Out.
Good job. Hang up the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, Adam just kind of goes and fills that information to the rest of the group that we've got them hooked, and we're bringing them out here. So now we've got some time to figure out what we're gonna do with them.
So who's coming according to Tani?
And we're not certain yet, but at the very least, Evans said she's gonna get someone on it. So they're on their way.
Hope not the same pirates that are attacking us.
Adam,
Yeah, let's hope
if I
not.
may have a word with you privately.
All right, what word? I sort of
Let's see. Once we're alone. There's something you also might want to consider, as I know that it is important for the business end of things. Given that you are involved with it, your exclusivity rights, you are still a company liaison, so you would be well within your legal rights to claim a good number of them.
a good number of what?
Exclusive rights
Yeah.
for what's been discovered.
Yes. Yeah, I understand.
The intercom systems throughout the entire colony activate. And you hear the Apollo voice come over. And it says, "Attention, Devil's Peak employees. This is an important announcement. In a lucrative deal, Seegson has sold off Devil's Peak Colony to the Weyland-Yutani Corporation. We thank you for keeping up the good working and having this colony be worth this $1.7 trillion deal. You should all receive updated employment contracts within a week."
God damn it!
I look at the Apollo and I'm like, what the fuck?
What the hell is going on?
And that's where we'll end our session.
Wow! I love how suddenly you said, and that's where we're under session. Okay, God, I'm struggling.
I like to think the ending of the session is Sean reads message and he goes, God damn, and then it cuts to credits in the middle of his sentence.
That's brilliant. Like his eyes are twitching. God damn! And then directed by Knockface.
Yeah, he just goes, God damn, directed by Robert P. Wild. Dun, dun, dun,
Well, that's all
Oh, gosh.
static. Jesus. So everybody gets
Wow.
one for participation.
Yep.
Did you risk your sacrifice
we're at-
for your agenda? Tried.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to change. I'm gonna need to change my agenda right about now.
I made some money, so
Your company is different.
yeah. I mean, my
Now that I've been
my
sold
agenda is
out.
to make some moolah. Did you risk your life?
You
for
are
your-
all sold for $1.7 trillion.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
actually, you lost money.
Who did?
Bravo.
No, I didn't lose any money.
Okay, next point.
Technically, he only lost 300 million shipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but that's not the money. That's what I bought.
Right.
So
Okay, so third one.
did you risk your life for your buddy?
Yes.
Yes.
So Sorensen, your call.
Did we?
I mean, you all
Did
fought
he
a
help?
alien.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. Okay.
Did you challenge or stand up to your rival, Hana?
Yes.
And I, of
Yes.
I think
course.
that was happening.
Yeah. Did you make a panic roll? Yes.
Yes.
Overcome a dangerous event?
Yes.
Yes.
Significant discovery? Yes.
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 Extraordinary action of some kind?
Oh hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw lots of that from everybody.
Mhm.
And earn
And
money?
then-
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I got 10 XP.
I got the H.
Yeah, I think I got all of them.
I got all that I could get because I can't do a panic, so I can only get.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder if I did Panic roll. I
It's
don't
not
think I
often
did.
that you get all of them. Okay, talents page.
I don't know if you did, Bolt.
No, actually, I didn't.
You never got a facehugger on your stress, so yeah, you did not.
Curse
Amazing.
you and your good rolls.
I know,
Yeah,
you lost out on
wait.
experience because the rolls were in your
Tomorrow.
favor.
Tomorrow will be a
Aw.
different story.
I'm gonna try to go for that extra observation next time. Or wait, if you succeed on one, did you get it?
Yeah, I got a new talent. It's just which
Nice.
talent did I get? That's the question.
I'm up to 11.
If you rolled a successful roll on something, is one of the
Yeah, if you rolled and succeeded, you don't have to.
oh, that's right.
You still spend the XP, but you don't have to
Oh,
do the
yes.
extra to.
I think it's the other way around.
All right,
Otherwise, you need a teacher for a shift.
I got second wind, and then I'm also going to.
Upping my observation with a point then.
I'm gonna.
Could somebody give me some training for stamina?
For what?
For stamina?
Yeah.
You want stamina or
Right.
hearts of steel?
No, I'm going for stamina because I got stoic last time, so I want to.
You are lagging like crazy, man.
Yeah, Hana will assist you with stamina.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
sorry. I
you
just said I wanted some training with stamina because I recently got stoic, and I want to buff up my stamina now that I can use that as a wit skill.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put 2 points into stamina.
I'm gonna. So for the talent, I rolled second wind, and then for getting a skill point, I'm gonna add a point in manipulation. So I maxed out manipulation. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Putting in just in the combat mobility.
So how was the session for everybody?
That's all right.
That was a good one.
Although I do have to dock off a point because nobody went to Bob's General Store and called him Robert.
Oh yeah.
Well, he didn't even feature in this episode, so.
We got to make a habit of that.
We need
Just
to make time.
Just someone
we need
just goes over to the store, picks up
and
a pack
calls
of
him
gum.
Robert.
It's like, thanks, Robert.
Calls him Robert. Calls him Robert.
And then we'll find him like one day with his brains blown all over the counter.
His name was Robert Paulsing.
No,
Oh shit.
affectionately as Bob or Bobbert.
Does he have man tits?
What?
It's from Fight Club.
Yeah.
Yep, Robert Pauling.
Maybe he needs a hug.
Yeah, call him.
Oh, nice.
I gotta call him Bobbert at some point.
Robert.
Come Doberman one, like after a few months.
Yeah, so I got combat mobility up,
Thanks.
so that may be even better for defending everyone. I found it hilarious. I got by a guard, and then it just attacks me twice. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, well, what I did is I got because of I haven't been in this position yet, but owing to, and the only person who would know about this would be Isaac, but when I was playing Fox in the Crucible, I had to a Neomorph legit almost killed me, but Fox had second wind, and that saved his ass. So.
Oh, actually, yeah, I probably, I should try to get second wind. So
I can teach it to you.
Oh, cool. Yeah, teach me second wind.
All right.
Can you do that?
Yeah, you can teach people.
That's very good. That one.
All right, well, I'm actually gonna hop off right now because I need to sleep.
Well, I'm gonna hop off because we need dinner, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I'll see y'all around.
Yep. Later, everybody.
Yeah, and Isaac,
Later.
Thanks again, Knock. It was
Just
great.
under an
See
hour
y'all.
for,
Yep, thank you.
See ya.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.